Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a really nice day. I cried 20 minutes ago. But I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich now, so that's okay. Oh man, do I have stuff to talk about. More apartment shit. All of the apartment shit. Everything. I cried on the phone today to a plumber who didn't even deserve that. They were not prepared for that. Man. What kind of jelly? I think strawberry. Not my preference, but it's what I have. I'll tell you what, guys. This is what was coming. Things were too good. Things were too good. We couldn't have had that much good stuff all at once. The balance had to be restored, and this is the balance being restored. Liv, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Hitbox, thank you so much for the resub. I knew it in the vlog. I knew it. Whispers, thank you so much. Could have been a doctor, a realtor, a mechanic. You know what? Any of them probably could have solved at least one problem I'm having. So,
it could have
actually not doctor, thankfully.
A realtor. A mechanic.
Hello, everyone. The house maybe looks a little bit different. The TV, the entertainment stand that you guys got me, is put together, but you can't see it, but it looks really nice. And there's a shelf over here that I put together that looks nice. Got some fake plants over there. Got a little, it's getting a little bit better. Let me tell you what's wrong though. Are you guys ready? Be nice to me today. I'm this close. Glipglorp, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 16 bangers. Okay, guys, here's what's wrong with the house. The shower doesn't drain. Don't know why. Haven't showered since Saturday. Been hitting up everybody and their mother to figure out how to get it fixed. Finally, somebody called me today, and a plumber's coming in the morning. That's good. Fire alarm's chirping. That can get fixed. Hot water isn't working. Got a text that said that the hot water heater, I guess, has to be replaced for the entire building tomorrow. Heat isn't working. Sent a picture to somebody. I don't know, because I have about 5 different numbers that I contact. Heat isn't working, and they don't know why. So somebody will come out tomorrow to fix that, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. I contacted on Saturday, and I've been ghosted. So that's what's going on. Also, in case that wasn't enough, it flooded today in Los Angeles. We had flash flooding. So the entire road was flooded, and they were pumping out the carport. Yippee! But at least I'm not hungover today. I was standing in the bathroom about 20 minutes ago, just sobbing, because I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm cold and I want to shower and I can't shower, and the smoke alarm is going off and I have to unplug it, and I'm cold, and everything's worse when I'm cold, and I'm so tired because I've been moving for like a week and I'm exhausted. And then the plumber calls and she's like, hi, we're going to have somebody come out in the morning. And I'm like on the phone and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just really overwhelmed. And there's just like a lot going wrong right now. And that'd be great. That'd be okay. She's like, okay, we could send somebody out between 9 and 1. I was like, okay, I'll just wake up at 9 then and just be up. It's fine. Yeah. The heat thing should be at the top priority for them to make that. No, it's everything, dude. It's everything. And the thing that sucks is, like, I'm not even kidding you. I have about 6 different contacts. There's like 2 different emergency numbers. I'm getting texted from like 4 different phone numbers. The maintenance guy, who's the only person I've met, I've texted, and he won't text me back. So I'm getting like texted from this number, and then I reply, and then somebody texts me from this number, and then they tell me to text somebody at this number, and then they tell me to call the emergency line on my paper, and I call that number, but then they send me a different number for the emergency line. And I literally like sent a message to the person who I've been talking to today, and I said, I'm very, very frustrated. I've only lived here for a week. I'm going to be honest, this is like a lot for me. And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry that it's so much at once. And I'm like, it's everything at once. Everything. Fucking Christ. So anyways, but I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So for this second, everything is okay. Knock on wood. How are you guys? Scale of 1 to 5. Yeah, it's been a long weekend. Also, the movers put my wig on and was asking me if I was Russian and was a creep, and I had to call the moving service and get my money back. I don't think anything has gone right in the last week, actually. And I'm tired. Wait, what? I told you guys that story. No, the movers were so bad and so inappropriate because they went through my boxes and put on my wigs that I had to call the company and ask them for my money back. And they did give me my money back. But, you know, yeah, just fucking crazy. Scooter, thank you so much for the resub. Seth, thank you for the bits. Fiber Wi-Fi, no fiber. My internet's been okay, though. I changed some settings. 10 gifted! Thank you, Cyril. Appreciate you. You moved into your new place then? Congrats. Yeah, I guess it's a congrats. You know what, guys? 2 weeks from now, either there's two options, okay? Either everything is resolved and I'm happy and we go back to how life was, or I break my fucking lease. You know, if I go 2 weeks and they just aren't fixing things, then I just do a subathon and I break my fucking lease. Because I ain't doing all that. Thank you for the 10 gifted, man. I really appreciate that. What's broken? Everything. I had to break a lease before. It sucks. Well, that, you know, breaking a lease is expensive and I hate that. I'll body it if I need to. But I don't want that like on my record, you know, because that's something they like always ask when you're filling out an application. They have up to 30 days to fix the issue, then you can break a lease without penalty. Well, sounds like you know your shit. I'll be counting the days. What does breaking a lease mean? You sign a lease when you move into a place, and that means you'll live there for a year. And if you break it, that means you move out. I had to eat 7K to break my lease. Yeah. I'll be very sad. But if I can't shower and my heat doesn't work and nothing else works, I'll be very sad too. I'll be very sad. I can't believe they didn't find this in the pre-move inspection. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand that either. The shower not working kind of sort of makes sense because like they did a coating of it before I moved in. And so maybe the coating or whatever like went down into the tube and like, you know, rookie mistake, somebody who's never ever fucking done it before, but I don't know if that's the problem. New place isn't working out. It will be fine. I just need everything to work because I feel really weird. I feel melancholy and weird because of the move-in on its own, but the fact that like nothing is working is just sending me into like a headspin. It's just heading me into a headspin. But luckily, I can go stay at Caroline's house if need be. So yeah, it's very overwhelming. It's overwhelming, and also like I'm dealing with it 100% on my own, which is like a lot. Like it's just me. Not even like a pet to like be like, hey, snuggle me, you know? But I have this right now on my Tootsies. So have you considered it's Will breaking everything so you have to move in with them? I'm not even kidding you. Every time I'm over there, he's like, just move in. I'm like, where do you want me to fucking stay, man? If anything, it's good you're finding all this out because to possibly break the lease. I guess. I don't know. We'll fucking... And the reality is a year is not that long. A year's not that long. So if it sucks living here, I'll just move in here. You just want to feel at home and comfortable? I just want to feel comfortable. I just want to feel comfortable. I don't care if bad stuff happens. I do care. Bad stuff happens. Bad stuff is always happening to everybody all the time. But it's about being able to lean on the comfort while the bad stuff's happening so that you can just kind of like take it in strides. But what's happening right now is that I have no escape from the bad stuff because my home sucks right now. At least the internet works, knock on wood. Yeah. I think quite literally, I think if the internet stopped working, I would become a monster you guys have never seen before. I would turn into a creature of indescribable nightmares. Well, we wouldn't see you without the internet. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You guys would just know what happened. Yeah. Nothing makes me rage more than fucked up internet. No, I adjusted like 1 or 2 settings and then I opened OBS on administrator mode. So I don't know. And I'm also not running any streams back there. So yeah. Wait, why is this song playing right now? Hold on. Woo. Anyways, other than that though, putting furniture together, that's good. The furniture putting together is coming along swimmingly. It's raining a lot here, so it's hard to take boxes and stuff out to where the boxes go. I'm excited for it to be warm and sunny again so I can go for walks, because when you're frustrated, going for a walk is great. And what else do we got? Oh, I've got some really awesome things coming up this week, by the way. I'm going to be on a friend's podcast on Wednesday. I will not be speaking which of. And then on Thursday, I will be doing quite possibly one of the coolest things that I will ever and have ever done in my entire career. I'm losing it and I can't wait for you guys to know. Not whine about it. Not a streamer podcast, if that dispels any rumors. I do want to show you guys something that I was sent though in the mail.
Among you, Esmondes is returning for tomorrow's stream.
Yeah, I got a cool thing in the mail. Let me show you.
You heard it here first, chat. Among Us Mondays is returning for Sam's next stream, which is scheduled for 8 hours from now. Make sure to have Among Us downloaded so you can take part in this stream's biggest event of all.
I got a case. I got a case. Finally cracking cases on stream. Carlos, thanks for the resub. Yeah, we're finally, hopefully there's a knife in here. Okay, no, this is not a CS:GO case, but I'll give you a clue who it's from. This is really cool, by the way. I'm not bullshitting. Can you read that? It says Requiem for the Dead, Nightmare for the Living. Let's see, can I put this here? I can put it. I have to open it on my lap. Okay. Maybe I need to let's see, how do I do this? It's Leon Kennedy in a box. Leon Kennedy's in this box. Yeah, I was sent this by, Resident Evil, the Resident Evil crew, and there's some cool shit in it. I'm joking. Okay, so first of all, this is what it looks like on the inside. This is what it looks like on the inside. It says my name right here. Here. It's really fucking heavy, so I'm trying to... It has my name. It has all this cool shit, like this plaque. You guys hear me if I talk like this? It has this cool plaque. And then there's this, like, evidence thing. Here, I'll show you each thing at a time. It's this evidence sheet that says Grace Ashcroft on it. And then it's got this on the back. Any spoilers in it? Nothing on the nose. Then so we have that. You know what? I'm gonna go get a little table because I just like can't maneuver this. This is just like too complicated. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna go get a table. I feel like the Deal or No Deal girls. Deal or no deal? Okay. Oh, much better. Okay, so it's got this cool thing. Very neat. And then there's this book. Harriet Jones' Shadow Ghost, which is like a kid's book, which is kind of cool, but also not a kid's book at all because it's scary. Stay in the light. And then I got one of these. Leon Kennedy's flashlight. It's got a UV light on it too, so I can see all the you know what. Isn't that cool? That's pretty neat. And then I've got this thing. Resident Evil Cherub Key 107 out of 190. And a little Haktua over here. Alright, cool. And I actually didn't see this until just now. There's something else under here. Okay, there's something else under here. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's this. I don't know what's in here. Whoa. Okay. Isn't lighting, but that's okay. Look how cool that is. It's like an old lighter. I have to fill it. Yeah, I guess so. No fuel. It has like a wick. And then there was this underneath all of that, which I'm assuming is maybe for the case. Oh, there's two keys. Okay, these are probably for the case. Yeah. Right? You think? Opens a secret compartment in the secret box. The secret compartment in the secret... I don't think so. I think it's probably for the case, right? Any blacklight secrets? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm looking in the book real quick. Nothing in the book. Stay in the light. Okay, well this thing lights up obviously, but okay. And this lights up. You can't really see that, but that lights up. I don't see anything on here. And I don't think I need to like take the box apart, right? Like, should I take the box apart? I feel like that's a little extra. But like, why did I get keys? Because this doesn't have a lock on it. So why would I get two keys? What would the keys be for? Oh, it's flashing. Oh, I get to hang this on the wall. It's like a wall decoration. Plate thing. Look at him. There he is. Oh my god, there's a portion here. That's really cool. That's a cool decoration. I like that. There's no secret thing to lock or unlock though. So I just don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Look. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, right here. Ah, you can't see it. Right here above the thing, it says truth changes things. The camera isn't picking it up for some reason, but like right here, you can't see it, but you can see it now kind of. Do you read that kind of? It's weird. The camera's not picking it up, but it's really bright for me. That's all. That's the only part. What the heck? I don't know what that means. Does the plaque come out? It's just kind of a piece of and then this is the foam at the bottom. I just don't think that's gonna come up. Nah, that doesn't come up. What about the top plaque? No, it's glued on there. The key, open the box that has the other key. I don't think so. It's just framed. There's something in here too that I can take out and look at, but I have to kind of open. I have to open this, and I don't really want to open it. It's like it's really stuck closed, you know, and I think I don't want to open it because there's something on the back here, kind of, but it's like stuck closed, and I kind of want to keep it stuck closed. I'm surprised that this didn't have anything in it. You know? Why is that? Okay, let me see if I can put this part back. And then there's nothing on there. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. I don't know. Really fucking cool though. How cool is that? I don't think I've never been sent anything that cool before. And it says my name. It's got my name like right there. The keys are for the box itself. That's kind of what I thought, but oh, there are locks. There's locks here and here. When you put these down, those lock. Okay, yeah, so it is for the box. It is. I can put this decor in my new place. That's so cool. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got that, so it got sent to my old house, and I got it, and of course I had to peek. I didn't realize though that when you took the framed thing up that there was another thing underneath it. But I got it, and I set it on the floor, and it was so interesting, like visually, like my old house was completely empty and I'm just sitting on the floor with this big metal case that says, you know, police do not cross, like tape all over it. And I opened it up and I saw it said like sandwich on the top, and I just started sobbing. Because it was just like so cool, and I've never been sent anything like that before. And so I really needed that. Did you take a picture of it? I'm going to, because I'm going to post it on Instagram. So I'm going to take like good photos of it. Mom, there's more stuff wrong with the house. Heat isn't working. Hot water's not working. Cried on the phone to the plumber today. Big news. But anyways, that was really cool, and I couldn't show it to you guys until today, which I'm happy about that you get to see it, because it was sitting in the background and some of you guys were like, what is that? And I was like, nothing. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm going to do something on Thursday that's really neat that I'm excited to tell you guys about. This is kind of a nice little flashlight. Maybe I'll use it if my power goes out, which at this point is like pretty likely. Or if I need to check if there's any, you know, stains on the walls. This is my hotel flashlight. My hotel flashlight. Yeah, the lighter's really cool. There's no fuel though to put in the lighter, so I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but whatever. Time to sweep the place for sussy stains. Yep. Probably couldn't ship the fuel. Yeah, probably. I'm also not going to use the lighter. I'll just use it as a prop, but that's cool. Oh, thank you for the $10. Seeing as you bought their summer camp merch, thought you'd let you know Alveus dropped their 2026 line today. I have seen so many people dropping good merch lately. I really wanted to get Vanilla's tank tops, the spaghetti top tank tops. Thank you, Anonymous. But I'm not quick enough. And I saw Trey dropped some cool merch. And yeah. Really cool. Oh, and the other Anonymous. Thank you for the 7 gifted. Thank you. The Winnie the Mooh shirts go crazy. Do you think if I Google Alveus merch, it'll pop up? Doesn't look like it's popping up the newest stuff. I could probably go on Twitter, but thank you for the 7 gifted. I really appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Grando. Oh yeah, that's where I was. I like this one. That's fun. The scorpion crew neck. $50 for embroidered. It's not bad either. That's not bad. Like embroidered stuff really like hikes up in price, but that's not bad at all. Yeah, I have the wolf shirt, which is really cool. Oh, can I tell you guys about how, so I was moving out and I went over to my old place today to give the keys back, you know, one of these. And my landlord was there. And we had the most awkward goodbye, as you guys can probably imagine. So we're standing in the yard, and he's like kind of standing across the yard. Like we're probably standing from like, you know, me to my TV far away. And I had everything, and you know, there wasn't a whole lot to pick up, but you know, we kind of just stood there and we were like, I was like, well, and he's like, yeah, you know, you've been a great tenant, and it's been awesome. And I was like, and also I also want to throw in there that it's dumping rain. by the way. So it's like, it was like the most platonically romantic landlord tenant breakup with no romance, but also, you know what I mean? Like imagine The Notebook, but we don't love each other. I'm just moving out. Okay. So like it's raining and he's like, yeah, well, you know, you've been a good tenant. And I was like, thank you. It's been a good time living here. Like, you know, thanks for everything. And then we kind of just like stand there and I'm like, do I hug him? Like, are we on hug territory now? Because I no longer am under any like contract with him. And so I'm kind of like standing there just like, I don't know, like, do I say like, oh, do you want a hug? But I didn't say that, of course. I didn't say that. And so then he starts like walking towards me because that's the direction of his house. And then I think he's going to go in for a hug, but I just kind of, then I freak out because then I'm like, oh, great. Now it's weird because I'm not like, I can't even describe how awkward that was. So then I just stood there and then he went, see ya, Sam. And I went, see you later. You know what I said? I said, take care of yourself. Have a good one. Take care of your good one. And then I left and I felt literally like my heart was shattered. Maybe one of my worst breakups yet. Harder than my divorce by far. I sat in the driveway and I was so sad. I was like, I'm gonna miss that guy. And then I drove away. Did you cry? Not then. I cried about 30 minutes ago. Was he a good landlord? Great. He was a good guy. You know, fixed things immediately. Pretty much let me do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. It was awesome. Texting him next time. Yeah, imagine drunk texting your landlord. Hey, miss ya. Hope everything's good with the house. He'd be so weird about it. He'd not reply. Even cleaned up after you spilled his laundry detergent. Oh God, so many memories. So many good memories. Maybe he could come over and fix your plumbing for you. I should ask him if he wants to just come have a beer. I left one beer in the fridge because I had one beer in my fridge and I don't drink beer. And so I had just had it in there. And so when I moved out, I left one beer. It was like the whole empty fridge and then just one beer sitting alone in the fridge. And I was like, hey, you have that one. That one's for you, buddy. That one's for you. Do you like the new tenant more than me? Surely not, right? Damn it. And you lose the deposit for that. He's like, well, it wasn't fully cleaned out. Nah, it was a good time. I don't think I'll ever get a better landlord. I really don't. I'm already reminded how nice it is to have somebody that just is like, I don't even want to call him a landlord. He was a guy that owned a house. Like, dare I say we were like almost buddies. I don't think I'll ever get another landlord like that, but it was, you know what? The times that I had when I lived there, I needed one less, you know, stressful thing. So welcome to the average landlord experience. Well, that's what I keep thinking with all of this is I'm like, is this just how it is? Or was I just spoiled? Tip your landlord. I should have tipped him. What the fuck? What the hell? I was supposed to go do the final clean yesterday. By the way, guys, if you were here for yesterday's stream, I am so sorry. I was so fucked up, like so entirely sick. I was just sitting there. If you watch the stream, if you watch the VOD, towards the end, you can see me literally just like, bro. I blame Will Neff. I blame Will. I'm not going to blame him that much because he did buy dinner and he did let me crash him and Caroline's Valentine's dinner. Or as I like to call it, my wife and her boyfriend. But I will blame him a little bit. Yeah. Did you see Chibley was M2AF this week? I don't actually know what that is. My wife's roommate, yes. So nice of Will to pay for your and Caroline's Valentine's dinner. It was really nice of Will to pay for me and Caroline's Valentine's dinner, yes. And also many, many, many margaritas. But it all worked out. I'm still really fucking tired today, but I think it's an emotional thing. But I'm excited for tomorrow because even though everything is broken, I do not have anything that I need to do tomorrow other than set up my house. I just can wake up and just put my house together as much as I want or as little as I want and then stream. And then the same thing the next day and the same thing the next day. And then Jess is going to be visiting me, which is exciting because I think having somebody stay with me for a couple days will be good for my head and my heart. I'm surprised your wife's boyfriend didn't invite his boyfriend. Who's his boyfriend? I did not realize there was another facet to this Polycule. Oh, Caroline told this story on her stream and I forgot. I have to tell you guys. Hassan? Oh, okay. Wow. Don't tell him. Hassan is out. I'm in. Sorry. So we get in the Uber, right? We get in the Uber to go to this restaurant. For some reason, none of us really understand. So Caroline gets in the car and she gets into the backpack because I think that we assumed that like two of us would sit in the backpack and then one of us would sit in the back. So Caroline gets in the backpack. I get in the regular back because then I assume, oh, Will can get in the back and sit with his beautiful girlfriend. I'm the third wheel. I don't need to sit next to Caroline. But then Will goes and gets in the front seat with this guy. So this is the orientation of the car. We've got the driver in the driver's seat, obviously. Will in the front seat, me behind Will, and then Caroline sitting behind me. So we're sitting like human centipede style in this fucking car, which is weird. Okay, first of all, that's weird. Insane. Like it's just fully straight. Okay. So anyways, we sit down and the guy's like, hey, how's your night going? And we're like, good. And then Will says, yep, I'm just taking my sister wives out for a nice Valentine's Day dinner, you know? And then me and Caroline go, no. And then the driver, he goes, I don't judge. I hear, and more, Will was like, we're Mormon. So, you know, that's just how we do it. And then me and Caroline were like, no. And the driver says, I remember him saying this when I was dying. He goes, we listen and we don't judge. I listen and I don't judge. And so he's just like totally buying whatever Will's saying. Motherfucker sit in the front seat. All of a sudden he's got the floor. And so then we're driving and it's not that, you know, far. And so we get out of the car. And Will's like, thank you so much. Thank you for driving me and my wives to the restaurant. And then we go to the restaurant. This is the most ridiculous Uber ride ever. Absolutely ridiculous. He did not say that. 100%. Swear on my life. And you know, Will thought it was the funniest bit. Yep. 100%. 100%. Caroline said he also said that at dinner. Yeah, because we all got fucking hammered, and then Will, the owner, was like doing, you know, his rounds at the end because it was the end of the night. And Will says, "Come get a drink and sit with me." And me and Caroline are like, and he's like, "Yeah, come sit down." And so the owner goes and gets a drink and comes and sits down with us, and we all talk shit for like an hour. It was a fun night. And then we went to a bar where they were playing Mr. and Mrs. Smith on a giant projector screen. And Will was just standing there about 5 feet away from the projector screen just watching the movie while the rest of us were having drinks. It was so funny. Like, me and Caroline looked over and he's just like watching. I was like, I guess I'll just drink 2 to 3 more drinks and be sick all day tomorrow. What the hell, why not? But it was a good night. It was a fun night. I needed it. Did not need to be hungover the whole next day, but that's the price you pay. Wonder what it's like in the mind of an extrovert. I don't know, man. I don't know. Being mindful to let his girlfriend have fun with her wife. Yes, exactly. No, we went back to their house and I fell asleep on the couch and woke up the next morning with a headache and just put my jacket on, and it's almost like a sloppy hookup whenever I stay the night at Caroline and Will's house, because I'll crash on the couch and then I wake up the next morning and I just like slip out the door. Like, I don't even say like goodbye or anything. I just like wake up the next morning and I just slip out the door silently, like put my coat on, and I just like, you know, it's like, hey, I don't know, maybe I'll call you. We'll see. Let's use a different word for it. Yeah, I do the fucking walk of shame. The friendship walk of shame. Why do you sneak out? Well, the other option is to go knock on their door and be like, I'm leaving, when they're sleeping. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, I'll be back. Farley slept with you? No. Oh. Go hop in bed with them. I'm here. Good morning. Hello. Nah, I'll be back. Probably tomorrow, depending on if my house is on fire. Anything could happen. Like a kid getting in bed. You know what? I could, and I genuinely don't think either one of them would think it's weird. Like, like I could literally open the door and go climb in bed and they'd be like, okay, back to sleep. Whatever. Yo, chat, what's the plan? I would leave notes on the fridge when I left. I could do that. I don't know if they would find him though. Lay at the foot of the bed like a dog. I did do that once. Yeah, I remember one time I went in there and I laid it. That was the time that Will was like, do you want a breakfast sandwich? And I said, no. And then like 30 minutes went by and I went into their room when they were like sitting in bed and I like was laying at the end of their bed. And then I was like, I'm so fucking pissed. I was like, I know that the bagels are going to show up any minute. And I said, no, I didn't want one, but I am so sad that I said no because I didn't think I'd still be here. And then Will looks at me and he goes, and I went, what? And he went, I got you one anyways. My guy. W. Those are my friends. Let's see what else is going on. That's pretty much it. I got nothing else. Took my meds today. Didn't go for a run because it was raining, but I actually have been wanting to, which is kind of nuts. I have been wanting to go for another run because it is not a shitty run. Yeah, Overwatch is back. Allegedly, according to Kit. So, you know. Actual question though. I asked this the other day. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people playing Overwatch again. Give me this. What's happening? Am I going to become an Overwatch streamer? I have over 1,000 hours on Overwatch. I'll run it back. Everybody will hate it. Overwatch 2 got canceled. That's what I saw, which is fine. It's totally fine. Nobody wanted it anyways. Like, can I just say, if they did Overwatch Classic in the same way that they did WoW Classic, people would lose their minds. They would cream their jeans. Like, are you kidding me? They overhauled the UI. Like, bring it back to like right before they launched Brigitte. Loot boxes are back? Okay, I'm back. I did download it today, so. I did download it today. I think they added 6 new heroes for a short time and are now rolling them out over time. Also, they're trying to bring back lore in a big way. That's the thing, is it's like they almost had it. Twister, by the way, thank you so much for the resub. Sorry I missed that. I suck. They almost had it, and then they just tried to make it leaps and bounds better, and they stumbled and they fell, you know? Like, Overwatch was really great, and then they just kept trying to make it better, and it kept getting worse. True, John. They also have stadium mode. What's that? I had over 100 unopened loot boxes till they forced my account to open them when they went to Overwatch 2. I lived and died for loot boxes, because when you pay for the game, which the game was like, what? It was like 40, 60 bucks back in like 2018. You buy the game, great. And then they were pretty generous with loot boxes, you know? Like, you got loot boxes for like a pretty generous amount of things. Like, I never felt like I wanted to buy loot boxes. Did I? Yes. Did I feel like I needed to get the stuff? Not really. It was awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I would almost rather pay for a game and then get generous loot boxes. Free games are awesome, but nowadays when you get free games, you just know you're about to get slammed with like microtransactions. Every time you leveled up, which wasn't hard to do. No, and then like anytime they had a season or something, every time they had something, they would give you some free ones. It was cool. It was so exciting when like the Overwatch like Halloween event. Oh my gosh, the Halloween skins were always so good. Like, just sitting there like frothing at the mouth waiting for the Halloween skins. And they were always good. They were always good. I have to figure out how to connect my Overwatch account on Steam to my BattleNet one. I don't know how to do that. That's what was nice about Ark. I paid for the game, but I haven't had to spend any more to get a new skin and decks. Yeah, I haven't played Ark for a long time. I don't think Ark ever really sunk its teeth into me. I liked it enough, but I don't think... I don't know. I'll load it up for a goof and a gaff, but I don't think I'll load it up to actually have fun. Am I a Roadhog main? No, I played Mercy, and I played Zarya, and I played I used to play Orisa before they changed her. Cthulhu Zenyatta was my peak. I liked Zenyatta, but your team has to have awareness for you to play Zenyatta, and I didn't ever have like too many crews to play with. I'm trying to think who else I played. I never played DPS, and if I did, I played Junkrat, which means I didn't really know how to play DPS. No offense to any Junkrat mains, but let's be honest. I loved playing support, so like I could play pretty much anybody. But I loved to play Mercy because I used to know how to do the Mercy jump, and then they made the Mercy jump a feature, and then I got all butthurt because I was like, well, now everyone can do it. And then I crashed out and I quit because I thought I was special, and I was no longer special. When Ashe came out, yeah, I think when Ashe came out was kind of where I started to do this. Do you play Symmetra? Nah. 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 And then I mean, God, it's so fun. When it was fun, it was fun. Maybe I'll play it after stream today. Who knows? Brig ruined the game for me. That's like when I started playing. When Brigitte came out was when I started playing, which is the beginning of the end from what I kind of was picking up on. I liked playing Hamster too. But, you know. Is it 5v5 or 6? I don't know. I'm going to load it up today probably after stream and see what's going on. I need to hook it up to my other account because if I have to load up like a brand new fresh account, I'm going to die. Friend of mine from boarding school was top 500 worldwide Tracer player, and it was crazy to watch him play. Yeah, Tracer is so fun to watch people play. Let me look up. What if I go Overwatch Heroes 2020 and see if there's some sort of like. Okay, so there's a bunch of these that I'm not gonna know, but we're gonna see how this looks. Oh, Windows 11. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, so when I played, Junker Queen had just came out. But I never learned how to play her. So Junker Queen is kind of off for me. Diva, I played Diva. Everybody plays Diva when you first start. When you first start playing, everybody plays Diva because you go, oh, I can launch her and launch a bomb into the other team. And also like the other team doesn't know how to escape it. So I played Diva when I first started. I don't think I played her at the end. Doomfist was not a tank when I was playing. He was DPS. Orisa, I really liked her. Then they completely reworked her and I never learned how to play her. Reinhardt, I never really played. I knew how to play Roadhog, but I didn't that much. Sigma was like kind of new for me. I liked to play Winston if you need him, if you needed one. Wrecking Ball I like to play. Zarya was my main. I love playing Zarya. I have a really cool Zarya skin that I cannot wear because it was like it's like they recalled it because the esports guy who they made it for turned out being a total piece of shit, and it sucks because it was such a cool skin. It was the Men in Black one. Okay, and then DPS. I can't remember the name of the esports guy. I don't wear it obviously, but not very many people have it. Ashe is cool. I don't care for Bastion. Cassidy, that's right, they renamed him. Echo I thought was kind of a bullshit character, but whatever. I play Mercy, so Genji mains can suck my dick. Hanzo's fine. I played Junkrat. I liked playing Mei. I liked playing Reaper. I'm gonna say I liked playing Widowmaker. Was I helpful? No. And then for support, which is like what I played the most often, I liked playing Moira, but also like I played Moira correctly. I was not a DPS Moira. I like Zen. I liked Lucio because I had the Jazz skin, which plays the Jazz Lucio music. Mercy, I think I probably have the most hours on Mercy. This character was not around for me. Brigitte, they broke her. Baptiste, I never really learned how to play because he was kind of newer, and then Ana, I know how to play, but I didn't play her as often. And that's where I am with that. That's my Overwatch knowledge. So there's a bunch of them that are just too new for me. Kariko is fun. Isn't she the one that can heal through walls, kind of, or something like that? She seemed to be pretty well liked. Baptiste is also pretty good, but he's got all of his stuff is so wildly different that he was really complicated to pick up for me. Load up? Nah. I don't know. Do you think that the perverts would play Overwatch with me? I love Overwatch lore. There's an Overwatch trailer that came out, I think when they were putting out Overwatch 2, that made me sob. They totally would, do you think? Is that Red Bull good? Yeah. I always like original Red Bull better, but John brought all of these over, and so I'm just drinking them. This one's okay. Not bad. My friends are trying to drag me back in, but I was not having fun last time I played. Well, it seems like a lot. I saw Squeaks playing it today. I don't think I've ever seen him play Overwatch. Why was he playing Overwatch today? If maybe it really is back. I wonder what ping would be like for Chiblee. I don't know. Probably not great, but I don't know where the servers are if we did an East Coast one. No, that wouldn't actually help. That would be worse. Hashtag ad. No, but I'd take one. Take one. I haven't played Overwatch so long because I've been playing so much Deadlock. I hate Deadlock. I tried Deadlock. Deadlock to me is like the game's last like 7 to 10 fucking business days. I'm so bored. I'm by myself the whole time. Like Deadlock was a snooze fest for me. It just too long. That's why I always will miss Overwatch, because Overwatch games are quick. Like you die, you're back. You die, you're back. You die, you're back. Like you're right there. Like, and the games themselves don't take very long unless you're playing comp. But it's fun when you get it. Nah, I don't think it's for me. It like Apex Legends was kind of almost like that too. I love Apex Legends and I've played so much of it, but the thing that really burns you out of Apex before they made the I don't know what that mode was where it's just like the arenas. You spend like 20 minutes getting all the gear you like and then somebody kills you and then you're like, well, where I like how in Overwatch you don't have to get gear. You have what you have. You just are what you are and then you play. I've always really liked that. I wish the game that stole my name was one I liked. I played a ton of it, but I don't know. I don't know what happens to games. What goes wrong? We've seen it so many times. Like, why does this happen? It happens time and time again. Agreed. I think that they just keep trying to put more stuff into the game to make it new again and new again and new again. And then it fucks up the balance. I feel like they are more ambitious about adding new stuff, which seems like it should be good, than they are balancing what they have. And then it just isn't fun anymore, you know? Crazy how games come out last 2 weeks and then are completely dead. You know what I saw? What's that new game that's made by I think Apex Legends devs or something? The High Guard game, you know that one? Has like horrendous stats right now. Like actually one of the like biggest fall offs of all time. Nobody's playing that game. Literally like nobody played it, which is fair. I loaded it up and I tried to play it. It's bad. It's not good. Like I don't know what they were trying to do with it. I genuinely can't see the vision even. I would have played a little more, but it runs like ass. That's another thing too, is it ran really bad. But I mean, man, I loaded up the tutorial and was like kind of excited about it. And then I got into my first game and I was like, I don't even want to finish this one game. So bad, ran terribly. I think it wouldn't have died off so hard if, yeah, that's true. I mean, whatever. I played one game and it took long. I played one game and like left the game, which probably was like horrible for everybody else, but I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. I want to be done. I'm tired of battle royale games. I like battle royale games, but I have to, I don't know. It's gotta be something. Gave it a full 2 hours and that was enough. I think when you look at most people's time, it's under 2. Mine, I think, is probably, let's see how long I played. $33 minutes. That's all I gave it. 33 minutes. Yep. Looks like 33 minutes is the average. I've been loving PUBG since they introduced the 1 hour casual mode. Yeah, I've played a lot of PUBG too. Let's see, how many hours do I have in PUBG? I have about 500 hours, which I guess is not that much, but it's not nothing. 73 minutes. Wowee. Wowee. So for stream today, we have a couple horror games that I want to check out. If I had my BattleNet and my Steam account attached for Overwatch, I would even be crazy and load up a game at the end of stream, but I don't have that, and I don't want to start a new account because it'll just be bots. Right? I'm pretty sure. Like, won't it just be bots? It was super easy to link. It takes like 10 seconds to link it. Yeah, I could kill my viewership at the end of stream. What the hell? Hell yeah. Yippee. That's what Chris always says. He's like, yeah, fuck it. What the hell? I've heard the new heroes are cool. Gosh, there's so many that I would not even know. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. One Mercy game. I think I want to play it off stream first to get all of my controls the way I like them. Otherwise, it'll just be me going, I don't like that button like that. I don't like that button like that. Because I used to mega like fuck with my keyboard. So, but I'd be down. You know what? I'll ask the perverts. Hold on, let me. What are the odds you guys would want to play Overwatch at some point? I don't know, you know? You never know. You never know. Hannah said, excuse me. She just said, excuse me? No, nothing. And then Shibley said, hello, all caps. So, are you talking? I have over. Chibley asked if I'm talking to someone who plays Overwatch, which is very offensive. What the hell? And I hope, and I heard it's back. I said I have over 1,000+ hours in it, and I heard it's back. Hannah said, "Oh my God." Shibley said, "What the fuck?" Yippee! Sounds like Chibley said he could be convinced. Hannah says she hates Overwatch. So I think it's a solid maybe. Chibley said, Lucio, I love you. That's awesome. I heard Kid is available that day. Oh, I heard that he's gonna be in a cockpit a million miles up in the sky. Whatever though. Good taste. Thanks. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks. Okay, well maybe the perverts will load up some Overwatch. Kid has a boyfriend, he's busy. A what pit? Armpit. Okay, here's the scary games that I have. We have the Skin Stapler demo. We have this one. Barbara Streisand. I haven't heard this song in a long time. Also, I feel really good right now. There's a world where I absolutely fucking crash, and we might just have like another 3 to 4 hour stream, but tomorrow we'll be so back. Did we play that? No, we didn't play Skin Stapler. We didn't play that. The Stalking Stairs. I don't know. It's got positive reviews. Came out 10 days ago. And then we also have this game that you guys may have heard of, that we could play. I don't know. Maybe I could convince you guys to watch me do granny runs again. Granny Gauntlet is coming. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. But we'll do dailies. I didn't know that this was a part of the song. I didn't know that there was a little extra at the end.
Flirty.
I didn't know that
And
Barbra
still
Streisand
Southern
song had this at the
Christian.
end. I've never heard that before. I get nostalgic seeing Granny on my screen. Granny runs are fun. They're fun. Okay, let's do the cross tune. Just saying. All right. The theme is now that Valentine's is over, ...
Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair.
I don't know. I don't keep up with Lizzo's dating life. I don't know. Lizzo sounds great in like an Old Navy, and I don't know anything else about Lizzo. I don't know. New man playing for what NFL franchise? Okay, who? Whomst. Vikings. All right, sure. I believe you. All right, song title. Mind the Spelling.
I'm so sorry, but it's over now. The pain is gone. I'm putting on my shades to cover up my eyes. I'm jumping in my ride. I'm heading out tonight. I'm solo. I'm riding solo.
It's riding solo.
I'm riding solo.
It's riding solo, but I like it says mind the spelling. Okay. Yeah.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel.
What is the name of the song though? Last word of the song title. One time in love, one time in patience, one time in pain. Thank you next. Thank you next. Okay. It's like, you know how you have to know which, you know, element OP, and then you have to go through the whole song?
How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you talking to me, though. You need to watch
In the
the way
night,
you talking
I
to
hear him
me, yo.
talk.
I mean, after all the
Coldest
things that
story
we been
ever
through.
told.
I mean, after all the things we got into. Hey, yo, I know what some things that you ain't told me. Hey, yo, I did some things, but that's the old.
Okay. The gaming console CeeLo Green compares himself to?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox.
And I'm more an Atari. There we go. Okay, blank to girls.
You don't have to lie to girls.
Why? I'm doing good so far, just to say. I think I've only gotten help with one of them. The type of woman in this song.
Bring it. Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your celly when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, please get up.
I don't know this one. Independent? Yeah, okay. INDEPENDENT. That's how I know how to spell that word. Don't ask me about bananas and don't ask me about beautiful. I know those two, actually. You can. BANANAS or BEA beautiful. Beautiful. Or RESPCT.
And I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of tears, so done with wishing.
I love this song. This was my ringback tone.
Said I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. So why can't I turn off the radio?
Gotta fix my answering machine. Song title, So Sick. Song title excluding the first word, mind the spelling.
Here's the thing, we started up friends. It was cool, it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone.
Song title excluding the first word. Since you've... Excluding the first word? Isn't it since you've been gone is the whole thing? So you've... Wait. Oh, is it one of those? I didn't even know that. Can we listen to that song? I'm going to play it on YouTube so it stays to the VOD. So this is either going to get muted or be a banger. Is there a music video? Oh, another banger though.
What's up, boys?
I wanted to be her
What do you
so
guys wanna
bad.
do today?
Dude, you want to crush them all?
Nice.
Okay!
Life's like this.
I always was obsessed with her teeth. Her canines.
That's the way it is. Cause life's like this. That's the way it is.
Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before.
And if you could only let it be, you would see
I like you the way you are when you're driving in your car.
and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you become somebody else round everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me what is it gonna make things so complicated? I see the way
We needed that. Needed that. I play the pop rock station at work and Avril comes up quite... Yeah. If I type, Mr. Bean now? What are we watching? Mr. Bean's Vacation? Mr. Bean's Vacation was kind of a banger, wasn't it? Am I a millennial? I'm actually turning 22 next week. I love the music segment so much. Just a little refresher, you know? Oh, did you guys see this? Did you guys see this game coming out? Would you say Mr. Bean is niche? I feel like it seems like it is, but it's not. Like, it's one of those things that everybody knows about, but people don't talk about, you know? Thoughts? It's huge. Yeah, exactly. Not niche.
Starts here.
Should we play this when it comes out?
One among millions. Tiny, determined, and ridiculously optimistic. They dream of purpose. But it will not be easy.
That was all of you guys at one point. Somehow. Oh! Not the sock that stands up on its own.
Millions perished.
We have to play this game like this the whole time just so we can make sure that we can see it well. Become. Yeah, that comes out 2026. Not sure when, but I have it on my wish list. Got it on my wish list. This is how sex ed is gonna be. I don't know if you meant to write gonna be, but that makes sense. Your house is still in boxes, but you pull that out from nowhere. Yeah, well, you gotta have it on deck just in case, you know? I was trying to figure out where to put my headboard, and I didn't want it to be somewhere that's already been, you know. Nah, I'm joking. I got it in a box from Resident Evil. I showed it at the beginning of stream if you're curious. Sorry. Whiskey got an email asking if he'd played Diarrhea Simulator. Ooh, that does seem up his alley. Also, Jess, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. The team is on their way to Japan, I think, right now. I heard that Chris hurt himself, which is not out of the ordinary for him, but right before his plane flight, which sucks because he's like 8 feet tall. Dude, I feel bad for those of you that are taller than like 6 feet that have to ride on planes. That's got to be like, you should get your ticket cheaper. Like, the plane is actively working against you at that point. Like, when I sit on a plane, I can take the tray table, put it down, and just do this. And I know that that's like a privileged experience that not everybody can do, but it's nice. I just put my neck pillow on it and I just try being shorter. If anybody needs their kneecaps bashed in, let me know. Aisle seats all the way. I hate sitting in the aisle seat. God, I hate it. My shoulders are at above the headrest. Well, that sounds like it's a shoulder rest. So I can go to the bathroom every 32 seconds. I go window. Yeah, what's your guys' preferred seat? I go window always because I like to lean against the window. Middle if I have to. So like aisle first. Okay, sorry. Window, aisle, middle if I have to, but I don't like sitting in the aisle seat and sitting in the middle seat are like basically the same thing for me. I hate sitting in the aisle seat because I don't really like, I mean, I guess maybe I'm not hydrated enough, but it does suck to have to like wake somebody up to go to the bathroom, but I just pee ahead of time and then pee when I get off the plane. I don't know, but that's how I got a UTI once, so don't do that. If I'm middle seat, everyone's having a bad time. Bro's got elbows for days. Fuck, marry, kill, window, middle, aisle. Okay, hold on. We're all killing the middle seat, right? Is anybody against that? That we're all just pushing the middle seat in front of a bus? I think I'm fucking the aisle seat because I don't want to stick with the aisle seat forever. I'm marrying the window. Plus it's a good view. But aisle seat I'll fuck around with. I don't know, maybe I'm hydrated. What about middle seat between two beautiful men? Okay, well that's just, now we're just naming things that. Have you guys ever had like a moment on an airplane, like you sat next to somebody who was actually like, and you kind of, you know, like a little chemistry moment? I had that one time and it was awesome, but then nothing happened. I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. It was like me, and then there was like this old lady in the middle, and then there was like this hot guy on the aisle seat. And we were like chit-chatting, but then the lady in the middle was coughing a lot, so we both got distracted by that, and then the chemistry was broken. Last time I was on a plane, I was 6, so no. Oh, okay. I met 3 dudes from Turkmenistan, and one of them had me say some word to his friend, and we had a good laugh. Yeah, that's fun. Last time I was on a flight, there was this lady that kept trying to get me to eat the snacks that she had in her purse. And I like really didn't want to. And she was like, eat. And I was like, please stop. I don't want those. They were like packaged like crackers. Like she was trying to be nice, but she was like trying to thrust her hospitality upon me. And I didn't want to, but she really, really wanted me to. Yeah, she was doing the like, you're skinny, eat to this and this and this. You have some of these. And I was like, this is really nice. And in any other situation, I would probably be going crazy, but I really don't want to eat all of that. I don't. Please no. I talked to a granny once for the entire flight. She offered me to stay at her place when I visited the city again. Oh, like in like a way or just like nice? Do you guys like when the people next to you on the plane talk to you, or would you prefer silence? Tig, thank you so much for the resub. Silence. A little talking. Okay. Usually silence. I also like silence. I don't mind a little, hey, how's it going? What are you here for? Da 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 da. But as soon as the plane is in movement, I don't want to talk to anybody. It is really funny though when you sit on an entire plane ride next to somebody and you share no words, and then the moment the plane lands, you have like little small talk. It feels so weird. Depends on the person. Okay. But you give a nod as you get off. Yeah. I don't mind, but I'm not initiating it. Well, you know what I do is I am kind of bad at eye contact. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm not a strong eye contact person. And so I sit on the plane ride in its entirety, wondering what the person next to me looks like and not having any idea because I didn't look at them in the eye when I sat down. So I'm just sitting there going, I don't know what this person next to me looks like. I can see from like here down, but I don't actually know what their face looks like. But I don't want to look at them because I'm awkward. But you want to know what they look like because you're curious. Just look straight forward. Or like I'll be on my phone and I'll be like, are they looking? It's weird being that close and staring at them. Yeah, but this is me. Like the side eye is weirder. Can I get a quick look at you? I usually do the polite smile and then stare out the window for the rest of the flight. Yeah, you gotta. And then you close the window and you wonder if you ruined it for everybody because anybody else was looking out there, or you open it and you wonder if you ruin it for everybody because everybody was enjoying the nighttime and it's too bright. A lot of anxieties when it comes to planes. Merc, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. If you have window seat, it's your right. That's what I'm saying. If you have the window seat, it's like when you're driving, you get to control the music. When you're sitting at the window seat, you get to control the outside. And that's just what it is. Watched you open the Resident Evil box. I wish there was more little stuff to read, you know? Like, what do you call that little with the thing? I just loaded up and it's 6v6. Okay, if you have a fun time, let me know. If you don't have a fun time, don't tell me that. If you take window, you have to be behind 2 other people. For this, you will earn full control of the window and no one can argue with your decision. That's what I'm saying. And they should let me fly the plane for 5 minutes. How much damage could I possibly do in 5 minutes? Like 100% success rate if you let me sit in the pilot seat and drive it for 5 minutes. Literally all of the damage. No, I don't even think I could get down to the ground in 5 minutes if I wanted to. Have you heard of 9/11? He was definitely in there for longer than 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes on the dot, hands up, I go back to my seat. In fact, over an ocean. And not the triangle. You could definitely make it to the ground in like 90 seconds. But I wouldn't because I'd fly it well. One day I will. Okay. All right, pal. On an overnight flight, you are required to close the shade. What's the point of having it open? I don't know. They have a lot of rules. Also, can I be honest? I don't think that if I put my phone in airplane mode, I don't know. They tell you to put your phone in airplane mode, but I think that they just want your phone to not be a bother. I don't think that it fucks up with the planes. You know what I mean? Flight sim stream. I don't even know if I have space for that game on my computer. Do you know how big that game is? All that happens is your battery dies looking for signal. Not mine. Not mine. I was on YouTube today watching 9/11 cockpit view recreation in Microsoft Flight Sim. Why were you doing that? Out of all of the things on YouTube, why did you choose that one? I don't know. Isn't there like a magical mythical kitchen or something? Like people like that. I don't know. Smosh. It's an incredible game. Exploring the whole planet is too cool. Well, you know what? If I wanted to explore the whole planet, then I would just walk there. Nah, I wouldn't. You don't choose what you watch on YouTube. You're right. I barely choose what I do. I don't even know what I have for breakfast half of the time until I'm eating it. My YouTube is all mostly like true crime because I was watching a lot of that while I was packing. Actually a pretty normal recommended section today. Trailer for the dinosaur movie. Caleb Heron on Fear and. That's crazy, by the way. I'll have to load that one up. I'm sure that the banter was off the charts. Off the charts. Yeah, nothing else on my recommended is really very interesting. It's all like true crime stuff, which is interesting, but not, you know. When's Queso going to be on that pod? He doesn't travel. I always wonder, like, if he happened to live in LA, if he would do stuff like that. And I don't even know if he would. He doesn't really seem like a guy that's like super keen about going on podcasts and like doing that kind of stuff. I don't know. Hope the gas lamp collector you found is doing well today. Yeah, me too. Fingers crossed. Or responding to other streamers. Guys, I'm on his recommended though, so who knows, you know? Is Fear and on his recommended? I don't know, but sandwiches. He did Jinxie podcast? Yeah. Yeah, I did do that. I think he drove. Basically best friends. Yeah, basically. What is this? Flashlight? Oh. This looks like it's like I'm just gonna break out in song, like what's the I can't think of a song. What's like a theater song? We need Caroline. Help. Line. I don't know theater songs. If you put a light on Caroline, Should Go Wild. Hamilton, When the King Comes Out. I don't know. I've never seen it. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. No, I don't know. It's theater. And All That Jazz. I was going to say, once I was afraid, I was petrified. But I don't even remember what song that's from. Defying Gravity. Nah. I need to know more theater songs. Oh god, I just accidentally turned the UV light on. I'm kidding. Nah, I'm joking. That's I Will Survive. Once I was afraid, I was petrified. Me and Caroline are gonna go see Wuthering Heights, by the way. And it's gonna be a great time. I'm gonna sit in the splash zone. Actually, I've heard it's not great. I've heard it's not great. I've heard that it's like actually like even less saucy than people are thinking it was gonna be. James, thanks for the resub. Emerald Fennel must be stopped. I don't know who that is. Is that the director? It's entertaining for sure. All right, well. Sorry, I was just looking on Steam. Also directed Saltburn. Oh, she loves Jacob Elordi. Oh, sure. Okay. Do you guys want to oh, we had like very little time until the next cross tune popped up, by the way. I was kind of sitting and waiting for the next one. We have 9 minutes until the next cross tune, and then maybe we play a game. Press tour hornier than the movie. Yeah, well, whatever. I've seen some people upset that it wasn't the horny movie they were expecting. I don't think that it ever was going to be up to people's expectations for actually being Wuthering Heights, because it's not. So if they were going to do something with it, they needed to go full horn dog. Like they needed to go full 50 Shades of Grey horn dog, just to like, it's like, okay, if you're going to do anything, you're not going to make the fans happy of Wuthering Heights, just go full horn dog. I don't think Wuthering Heights is really a romance. I mean, the original one is. The book, isn't it? Or no? I never read it. Oh, it's not? I thought that that's like what it was known for. What the hell? I feel like people have stopped casting based on vibes and just on whatever's popping. Or like follower count, you know what I mean? Like I know people that are like in like acting stuff, and it's like if you don't have a certain following count on Instagram, it does not matter how good of an actor you are. Like you like trying to get your foot in the door nowadays without some sort of like social media following is like impossible. It sucks. It sucks so bad. There's going to be so many talented people that just like don't want to do the like follower thing, you know? Two awful people so obsessed with being obsessed with each other that they ruin everybody's lives. Oh, okay. I think a scene is bad when Charlie plays over it and it gets even worse. Good movies tend to cast the unknowns and not the same faves of the year. I just want Mikey Madison in something again. Just to feel something. You think I can do this? What the fuck is this? How are we gonna go from a circle to a blob to a heart to a fucking lantern? Caitlin's not here to see this, but she would hate this. Okay, so if I go this way, that's not gonna make any sense. What if I do like just the top of this so that it's all that? Because I could go this way, but that's, if I go this way, well, okay, this side's a little bit heavier. If I go like this, that's gonna be weird. Hear me out. I suck. It's not, yeah, this wasn't pretty good though. I just tried to do it a little bit weird. I tried to get a little wacky. I feel like for this one, that's not awful though. That's not terrible. You guys try to do better. Not bad, not bad. I'm not the worst. We haven't done this one for a while. Auto ice. Maybe like this color. What's in this context? What does that mean? Other than just like It could be anything. I got 49.51. Whatever. I feel like maybe it's like a greenish. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Should have gone with my gut. Young Prince. Young Prince. I'm thinking maybe like a royal color, but like a little bit lighter. Like one of these guys. Maybe like a lighter purple a little bit. Okay. This says 96. I think I got it spot on. I fucking nailed that. Wood violet. Okay. Violet is... What color is violet again? Violet's kind of like a pinky color, right? Violet. Violet, you're turning violet. Isn't that how it goes? Bluish purple. Oh, that's right. But it's wood. So how could it be? Having a violet brown is weird. So I can only think of like maybe like a this. Like maybe like that. After a match, just played a mercy round and had fun. Oh, fucking great. Okay. Yeah, sure. Aragaki orange? I thought I was just gonna slap an orange on there and then see if I could 4K it. I just wanted to go chocolate bells. Oh, okay. So, I mean, when I think of bells, I think of like a gold color, but obviously we're gonna make it a little bit more chocolatey. So maybe I'm thinking like maybe actually like a fairly brown color, more chocolate. Yeah, like that. Okay. I think we're breaking 400 today. 445. That's pretty good. Not bad. She's all right. Okay, let's see if we have a cross tune. Oh, we have 3 more minutes. Fuck. Almost a 90 average. Dude, I just needed that little break from it. Oh, my feet are so nice and warm and toasty. What'd you guys have for breakfast today? Let's fill 2 minutes of time before we do the last cross tune and then play a scary game. Coffee, a Red Bull, air, sleep, Cheerios, tamales for breakfast. Okay. Smoothie, yum. Cereal, Up and Go, a bagel, nice. Bagels are so filling, and I feel like I feel like I didn't get anything out of it, but it filled me up. You guys feel like that? Woke up at 1 p.m. Nice. I woke up, dude, I went to bed as soon as I ended stream yesterday. I went and laid on my couch and fell asleep. Oh, you know what I watched yesterday and today is the new season of Love is Blind Ohio, which is going about as well as you would imagine, as it just being Ohio. Yeah, because they do it by place, I guess, you know? So it's Love is Blind Ohio. I have hope for almost nobody, but I'm being positive. Where in Ohio are they? I think it's just all of Ohio. I think it's like what they do is they go by place, so that way it's like when they fall in love with each other, they don't have to move across the world. So it's like probably just like all of Ohio, you know? It's so funny. I have a theory, and I don't know if you guys watch this show, but here's my theory. Whenever the person meets the person that they got engaged to, because how the show works is they have all these pods, and you go in these pods and you talk to somebody on the other side of a wall. You don't get to see them, and then you find somebody and you propose to them. and then you meet them after you've proposed, okay? When the people meet, if one of the people say, well, they're not the type that I would usually go for, you know, like if I was in a bar, like that's not like the person I would go up to, they're already toast. Every season, somebody says that after they meet, they say, well, they're not the type that I would normally go for. I think there is a 0% success rate on those people staying together if one of those people says that. Because they say that, that means they're already tapping out. They're already over it. Every time. Ohio is pretty big. And Cincinnati and Cleveland are locked in rivalry. I know nothing about Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. I probably won't ever go to Ohio. Maybe, you know, one day. Have you watched Suddenly Amish yet? No. I thought Mr. Bean's Holiday would be free on YouTube, but it's not. That'd be crazy if I just loaded that up without any context. I said nothing. I just loaded up Mr. Bean's Holiday. I live basically on the border of Indiana and Ohio and lived in Ohio for a year. Guys, we got another crosswordle because it's past midnight on the East Coast.
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay.
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa.
Isn't it just...
What's up, Quan?
Yeah, pretty sure. All right, song title. Isn't this the Adele song where she's like, fade away, da 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 da? Skyfall, that's right. Yeah, it's a pretty good song, I guess.
And I'd watch you eat it, I still don't know why I love you so much.
God, I haven't heard this song in forever. But I know it. And I still don't know why. Holy Grail. Wait, let me look that song up. Because I know it. Like, my brain knows it, but God. Holy Grail. Who's it by? Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake? Sure, okay. I haven't heard this in years. I forgot this existed. Dirty or clean? I have not heard anybody play this song in probably 10 years, maybe 15. The next day is so cold. Holy Grail. Gosh, I have not heard that in so fucking long. That's crazy. Like, not even on the radio, not even like anything. Crazy. Song title sans the also a method of transportation. Okay, wait, hold on. Can we figure this out without listening to it? Um. I don't know. She's gone away. Classic. That sounded like a weird version of it, kind of.
Even though we're going through it and it makes you feel alone, just know that I would die for you. Baby, I would die for you.
I'm gonna take a wild stab at this, even though I don't actually know.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock to my.
Sorry, I didn't let it play all the way through. I wish it didn't stop playing when you type it in. Won't you forget about me? Forget. Wow, that was a good one. Should we just watch The Breakfast Club right now? I thought it was going to be available. It's not. I have to rent it. Thought it was just gonna be free, maybe. Don't you forget about me. Seems like you want to do anything but play this game. I don't know. It's been a weird day. I cried today. There's no rules. There's no rules. Can sail the high seas for it. I could probably rent it at a lot of. What's free right now? Hold on. Is there a way that I can look at all of the free movies like on YouTube Movies and TV? Let's see. What's free right now? Free. Hell House LLC. Have you guys ever seen that? Primetime. Shutter Island. Oh. She's the man. Good Will Hunting. Field of Dreams. Scary Movie 3. Aged terribly. Can I be honest with you guys? I've never seen Good Will Hunting before. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
30 floating
I watched
surviving
Zorro too. I was not feeling good, and you know when you're not feeling good, how it just you can't absorb anything, but it was good. It was good. Let's see what else is on here. Teen Lust comedy, action and adventure, War of the Worlds, but not Van Helsing. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. A long time. Labyrinth. I've actually never seen that either. This is actually such an underrated movie. 9. Good film. Good film. Thrillers. Happy Death Day is also a great movie that's kind of underrated. It's like a little bit campy. It's basically like Groundhog's Day, but I think it's like this girl that dies at the end of every day. It's campy, but it's good still. I don't know. It was a really surprising one. Van Helsing. Good. Oh, The Strangers is one of the not one of the first scary movies I ever saw, but like very impactful horror movie, because I think it was the first horror movie that genuinely terrified me because of how real it was, you know? Like there is no monster under the bed. It is just, you know, there's that quote in it where she's like, "Why are you doing this?" And they say, "'Cause you were home." Did I just get a beanbag chair? Did I just get a beanbag chair? Guys, picture like all this shit's gone, right? All this shit's gone. Beanbag chair. Beanbag chair dive one. I think if it's big enough, I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. Okay. We gotta play a horror movie. I really want to watch a movie, but I don't really know. I don't know if I want to dive into that. Trace, thank you so much for the gifted. Let me look and see if it says who bought me the thing. I think it said anonymous. A horror movie. Anonymous, but spelled in that mysterious way. Thank you so much for the beanbag chair. I'm thrilled for that. I'm thrilled because right now I can like have a friend over. If I have two friends over, we're kind of sitting like 1, 2, 3, which is a little bit weird. But the beanbag chair, much better. Much better. Have you seen House of Wax? I actually haven't. Isn't that crazy? Is It Follows actually scary? Yeah, it's really scary. I don't think I would watch that one on stream. It's a little bit like, I don't know. I mean, it's centered around just like sexual content basically, but yeah. It Follows is a terrifying movie because it has not just like It Follows is not just like metaphors on metaphors, but it is the concept that you can never fully escape the thing and you can get far away from it, but it will always come back to you. So the concept with It Follows is it is a STD, sexually transmitted demon. And if you have this demon, it takes the form of whatever it wants to, whoever it wants to, and it just kind of slowly moves towards you. So it will look like anybody. It could look like somebody you know. It could look like a random person. So, you know, imagine you look out your window and you see this like old man just walking towards you slowly. And it doesn't run. It doesn't chase you. It just walks you. It follows you. It walks very slowly towards you, trying to get to you. And you can run away from it like fairly easy. It will follow you no matter where you go, slowly, but it will get to you eventually. And the way that you get rid of it is you have sex with somebody, and then it will now be transmitted to that person. However, if it kills that person, it comes back down the line to you. So if you have sex with somebody who has sex with somebody who has sex with somebody who has sex with somebody, and then the demon gets all those people, it can come right back down to you. So you're never really fully escaped of it. And it will just forever keep going, you know? And it's really scary. It is a very scary movie. And the way that they have managed to take a concept that sounds so goofy, and make it as terrifying as it is really crazy. Can it kill the original person? I don't know what happens if we go all the way down to like say like, you know, we have person 1 has sex with person 2. I think if person 1 dies, it will skip over to the person, but I don't know if it's like at some point those people have died, right? You know, like we've it's like generations. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I know there's a sequel. I've seen that. Yeah. Can the demon go to the moon? That's a great question. That's a really good question. What's it called? It's called It Follows. It's a great movie. It's one that I probably wouldn't watch on stream just because it's just like, yeah, obviously it's a sexual movie, and I mean obviously, right? So I wouldn't watch it on stream, but sex is illegal on the moon. Yeah, what happens if you go to space? Like what happens if you like maybe that's how you beat it, is like you have sex with the person who has the demon, and then you go to space and you live on the space station What a great scene, though. An astronaut does show up. And it's like, well, shit, all right. You can't hear anything in space? It's true. If you scream in space, nobody will hear you. Dangler, thank you so much for the resub. Oh, and Tara, thank you for the resub. I'm sorry I missed that. And Beat Freak, thank you. God, I suck. Guys, I suck. Balls. All right, I want to play this game. I would really like to watch a movie, but I just... You know why I'm afraid to? I'm afraid to watch a movie because I'm afraid it'll be so fun that I'll just be like, oh, now we're watching movies. Which is fine. There's not an issue with that. That's just kind of... It's Caroline's thing. I linked Mr. Bean. I'm not watching... Okay, if we're watching a movie, I'm not watching Mr. Bean. Movie Mondays. Wait, where's the link? Hold on. Forever young, I wanna be. Disaster strikes at local swimming pool, Mr. Bean live action. That's not Mr. Bean's vacation, though, which is the best one. It's Mr. Bean's holiday is the best one. Is that allowed? Physical comedy is unlocked after 200 subs. What the hell? What the hell is that? 200? What the fuck? Thank you for the 200. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, is this Mr. Bean's holiday? It's time for holidays, Mr. Bean. Wait, is that the movie? They just named it that? What the fuck? Thank you so much. It must have cost so much in Australian dollars. I don't even know I was just about to link that. Wait, it's on Mr. Bean's official page, though. Why wouldn't they just... Okay, do we play a horror game or do we watch Mr. Bean Holiday? Both. You know the answer? How the hell... Have you guys seen this? God, it is such a goofy ass movie. Is this movie gonna still be funny in 2026?
What kind
He's so
of
silly. He's so goofy. Let's watch the first few minutes to see if we have fun. This is so stupid. Grizz, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Mr. Bean's holiday interrupted every 10 minutes by Granny Run. Why do I have such like, what do you call the word? Like, I can't lock in on a movie for some reason because I go like, but what if it sucks? And then we're just watching it. And then it's like an hour and 45 and it just sucks, you know? Can't believe Mr. Bean dropped 200 gifties. Yep. It's called ADHD. I know. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember this scene? I remember me and my mom watching this, peeing our pants at this part. I love, this was my favorite part of the whole movie. I love this part. This is good. Good. Aww. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Powerful. Powerful stuff. I guess we gotta do granny runs now. Whatever. Fine. You guys don't all have to... You guys don't all have to be... I swear to God, every single person that's an AMC A-lister, they'll be like, listen, they'll like grab you by the face. They'll be like, it's 4 movies a month, like $20. This looks like you're giving birth. Push, push. Come on, just a little bit more. They're crowning. They're crowning. Are we the babies? Yes, of course. Well, yes, of course. But do you think that you were the doctor and I'm the baby? I'm not. Why would I be the baby? I'm out here. Unless the doctor is coming out. Well, the baby could be a doctor at some point in the future. I don't know. Well, now you guys got me all confused. If I lose you, baby. No, it's just a little too late. Really powerful. That was me carrying the cardboard to the garbage can earlier. I don't know. I just was joy maxing. It's joy maxing. I love that song. It's a great song, I think. I've only ever heard of it from that. Oh, this is funny. If you ever worked in any kind of like customer service, like if a customer says something wacky from the get-go, it just fucks the whole thing up. I'm bad. It was like that when I was like cutting hair. I would be on like autopilot, and so sometimes I would like, you ask them a question and then they answer, and then you ask them again later at the time that you usually would ask them, and it just is so like there's dialogue options. Yeah. If I lose you, baby. That's all I have for you guys for TikTok favorites, because I can't remember what any of these other ones are. This is joy maxing though. You guys want joy maxing? It's wholesome. Core memory. It's really nice. Go pet your dog. I like at the end though, he starts going too fast and she's like, ah! Yep, she'll remember that forever. Yup. Can't she's sleeping? No, you can. You can and you will. You can and you will. The comments on that TikTok sent me. Which one? Sometimes I like TikToks, and most of the TikToks I like are with the intention of showing you guys, but sometimes I'll like them and I'll be like, I don't know if that was for them or if that was for me. You know? My dog is ashes in a bag. That would be hard to pet. Yeah, me too. She's right. That box. You guys can't really see it, but that brown right there, that's Oki. And then up on top of it is a painting of her. So now you know. She usually was in the back, so now she's still in the back. She would have liked this house, I think. Maybe. You know what? I don't know if she would have cared. I think she, you know what? I thought about that when I moved in. I was like, if Oki was here, what would she do? She would be on the couch. She would be on the couch. She probably, every time I made a noise, she would probably poke her head up, and then she would put it on the back of the couch, and then she would go back to sleep. She would like the walks, because there's a lot of good walks around. There's a coffee shop I walk to every morning, and she would be excited to do that. But I don't think she would have cared about the house more than the other house, though, because she usually just has one spot in the house. She's not a big, like, she doesn't go around the house very often. Okay, let's see if we can win a granny run. Or were you saying was broken with your new place? Name something and I'll tell you if it's not broken. Heat doesn't work. Water doesn't get hot. Shower doesn't drain. Smoke detector was going off, so I just had to unplug it. I think those were the big things. The floors even, I think, so far, but we'll see. Anything can happen. But the thing is once all those things get fixed, I'll be okay. Life will go on. Life will go on. Okay, I want to turn the music off because I want my own music. Will the granny runs be on a VOD or will the whole VOD end up in the Bean VOD? I have the audio turned off for Mr. Bean, so I don't know. I'll probably... Does Caroline usually take her Sunday VODs off? Is that what she usually does? Oh, I didn't realize that when you clicked on that, it closed. So yeah, this one will probably not be up, but I wouldn't expect anything big of this one, so it's kind of a you're here thing, I guess. Bill deletes his movie night VODs too. Maybe I should do movie Mondays, but they're all bad movies. So on Sunday, Caroline shows good movies, and on Mondays, I show bad movies. Okay, we're gonna see if we can accomplish a granny run. Hey, let me change my title. I'm putting granny runs for world record in the title. I am not speedrunning this game, nor do I even know what world record is, but I just think that it's an enticing title, so, you know. They'll never know. They'll never know. If you don't know what granny runs is, I'm trying to get out of the house by collecting all of the items. That's it. Oh! And that's, so night one is over. Second time's a charm. Any attempt technically would be a world record attempt. No, and you're right. Granny runs is what you get after eating Granny's food. I wish I had a grandma. Nah, I'm joking. I wish I, well, I don't, but I wish I had like, just like a grandma that makes fucking banger meals. You know? Like that just sounds like such a fucking awesome experience. Stupid. Is it stupid to move out of state for a new relationship? No. I mean, it kind of depends how long you've been in the relationship. I'm gonna preface this with saying men ain't shit, don't ever do anything for a man ever. And then I'm gonna say after that, well, it depends on, you know, the relationship. Also, the watermelon is like kind of rare. I don't usually get the watermelon. I don't know. I love questions. I don't think it's stupid, but definitely you have to weigh your sacrifices. You know, it's okay to not want to sacrifice everything for somebody. I feel like we kind of do this thing where we say like, y'all, you know, you have to this and that. Like, it's okay if you don't want to do that. Okay, that's where the book is. What does the red key go to again? Oh, it's this. The red key? What does the red key go to again? What is it? I don't know. Is it stupid to have watched 4 hours of Bionicle lore in the past 2 days, or is that an ick? No, I actually think that that's kind of sick. Because there's a billion other things that you could have been doing, and that's putting information into your brain. Also, like, there's a lot of people that would probably be happy to hear you vent. It's not really venting, but like go off and just talk about Bionicle lore. Because like you go to, imagine this, you go into any room, and that room could even be like a convention center, and I promise you, you're probably like one of 3 people if that knows Bionicle lore. So you have niche information that a lot of people don't have. Okay, what was the question? I married someone in another state and then got divorced after 2 months. Do it for the plot. Yeah, you have free will. Listening to people talk about stuff they're passionate about rules. I love it. I love it. I mean, like, I watched like a 2.5 hour WWE video essay and all of a sudden I was like talking to everybody about WWE and like, you know what? You know what's better? If you imagine you go to a social event and people are like, oh, hey, how's it going? How have you been? Good. What have you been up to? Da 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 da. And then you know what you say? You go, dude, I just watched a crazy video about Bionicle lore. Can I tell you about it? If somebody says no, that person fucking sucks. If somebody says, no, I don't want to hear about that, that person fucking sucks. Any person that you want to spend your time with would be like, yes, this is something that I will never get in any other social situation. Please tell me about that. If I bumped into somebody that I like kind of knew at a party or didn't know and hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Da, da, da. Dude, I just watched a crazy video about Bionicles. Can I tell you the lore? I would be like, yes, absolutely, because I have social anxiety and either you do that or I go stand in the bathroom for 3 minutes looking at myself, decompressing, and then come back out and have like a weird conversation with somebody. Like 100%. 100%. Better than the same small talk? Yeah, no. Fantastic. Okay. I need to remember. Oh, I think this key goes to the playhouse outside. 100%. Okay, I want to go back to the question about moving across the world for somebody. Okay, this I think goes in there. I'm pretty sure. I'm rusty, so that's why we're doing this, but... Okay, and then this is for the gun. I think I had like 1 or 2 Bionicles. I have the music turned down for me so I can hear her. Want to check out my cool box of rocks? You know what? You can go to a social event and talk to somebody about some bullshit that nobody gives a shit about. Or it's cool to have niche interests because as much as you think people won't, people really like to hear about really niche, obscure things. And if you approach it with confidence and you just say, I have this really niche piece of information that I need to just talk about, then they'll smack you in the face with a bat. No, they won't do that, but trying to convince my friends to do a monthly catch up where we do a PowerPoint night. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to do that. Unfortunately, my friends all stream and so they know what I'm up to, but I don't have any friends that I like. That's like, it's kind of the good and bad thing about streaming is like, I do kind of know what most of my friends are up to because I'll pop into their streams. So it's like, you know, I can text Caroline and say, hey, how have you been? I know exactly how she's been, mainly because we talk every single day pretty much, but also because if I don't, I pop into her stream and I see how she's doing, you know? But most normal people don't 100% know what their friends are up to every second of every day. Have all your friends ban you on Twitch so you can't get a peep on their lives? Yeah, that's true. Should do that. Smart. Okay, I know I dropped the book. Just don't know where. I don't know if this is the run because I've already died a couple times. Okay, that's there. Oh, here it is. Okay, we gotta go upstairs. I don't know where she is though. There she is. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna put the book there. About to put my duvet cover on. Oh, I have the perfect way to do it. Have you ever seen the movie Barbarian? Because it is demonstrated in the movie Barbarian. No? I can't pause this game. I need you to go on YouTube and look up Barbarian duvet cover. Yeah. Okay. It's silly, but it also, I think, is functional. Actually, you know what? I'll show it to you. Let me crawl under the bed real quick. I need to like die because this is my last life anyways. I want to get good at this game so it's actually worth watching. Okay, hold on. This is really important though. Barbarian duvet cover. Let's see if this pulls it up. Isn't that from the movie Barbarian? Bed sheets scene. Yeah, okay. How the fuck would I find this on YouTube? Barbarian scene. Making the bed? This isn't it, is it?
I mean, you don't know me.
No, that's not it. You know what's funny is they probably don't even have this on YouTube because, like, why would they have this specific scene on YouTube? Basically, what you do is you reach.
Okay, so
Okay, yep, here it is.
now that it's inside out, right?
Yeah.
That's the first step. Now you kind of go
No.
deep, you dive in. You know, trust me, this is the best way to do it. And
with me. This is not how you do it.
this is how you do it. This is the best way. It never bunches up. It gets completely smooth. You'll thank me later when you're lying under a perfectly even duvet here. So
dumb.
So here.
Right.
Here's where I kind of need your help a little bit. So now that you're here, you have to be my assistant. So
Right.
if you wouldn't mind,
Okay.
grabbing the divan, and you kind of give me the two edges where my edges are.
Yeah, sure.
Where they two meet. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You got it?
This would work on me, I think.
A little aggressive with the thing, but that is how you get the duvet.
Goofy, silly, but also, do I think that it's probably the best option? Now, what I'm talking about is not the duvet cover. I'm talking about, you know, that fella, the Skarsgård boy. But the sheet is also, yeah. Skarsgård. Whew. Folding like a fucking lawn chair. Doesn't matter which one. You've said that about every man on screen tonight. No, not Mr. Bean. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. God forbid a girl yearn. Winch handle. Not Mr. Bean. No, not Mr. Bean. Nah. Sam's feeling the post-Valentine loneliness? Not at all. You don't have to be here to get here. Sometimes you can be totally satisfied alone and think that Bill Skarsgård is... I'm baking them beans personally. Hey, you know what? You do you. You do you. Okay, I gotta go outside with this thing. Get the boxes away from me. I don't think I can go outside from this way. Does this take me down to the basement? Okay, I gotta go up. How do I get outside? Oh, okay. Cool. This is gonna be horrible when I have to train for the other games because this one I feel like I know my way around, but that's about it. Okay, so we go here. This is the winch. I'm gonna show him my rocks. You do that. I used to collect agates from the beach. You shine them with a flashlight and they're real nice. You can't say that. As soon as I said it, I was like, I already know. I know it's coming. Sorry guys, my bad. 3 days. I'll take 3 days. No, it was me and my dad used to take a bucket and we would go down to the beach and we would collect them. But I don't have them anymore. But I did have them at one point. It's just, rock collections are great. They're just kind of hard to display sometimes. Justin Bieber. I just need somebody to love. Okay, I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do a little drive-by here. And then I'm gonna go up. I haven't played Granny Long. What changed? You know what changed? Seemingly is the only thing is, they made it so that you can choose a lantern and not the flashlight, and it's stupid, because why would you do that? It's so much worse. I'm just gonna put this down here. And then I'm gonna go down here. Dove won the first round, but I'm back for round 2. Okay, how sweaty are you? Ooh, code. There's gotta be a way to get this thing off. Like, from this side. Like, it makes it so that all you can do is bump it off from the other side, but it's so... Okay. That works. I mean, sure, what the hell, why not? There's gotta be a lot of granny cheeses that I can do. Granny cheese is a gross sentence. I don't want to say that ever again. Okay, code, and I want the remote control. I also want the code. I should just die. All I have is 1 death left. It's like not even worth it. I'm just gonna die. This run's like dead anyways. Like, I don't want to get too far and then die anyways, you know what I mean? Whatever. Last day. Get rid of me. End of my shit. Are you gonna play Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 tomorrow? I haven't played any of the other Poppy Playtimes. Mostly just because they look infuriating. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that they love them. Everybody that plays them just has a fucking awful time. And then they go back and they play the next one. I don't know what the deal is. Can Granny just come kill me? Hey, come kill me. Where are you? Come kill me. I want to die. I can close out. I can start over, but... It would be kind of funny to start at chapter 5. Well, apparently chapter 5 looks really good. Maze, thank you so much for the resub, by the way. Apparently it looks really good. I just haven't played the other one, so I don't know. It's just, like, the scary games that are like run and gun and do this puzzle really fast and run and gun and something's like chasing you. Which I don't know why I'm saying that when I'm playing this, but something about the genre of horror game that Poppy Playtime is, like, I don't know, it's never hit with me. I enjoyed them after binging through blindly. I mean, we could do like a whole... How long would it take for me to play all of them? Okay, I'm locking in. As long as I got my suit and tie, on the floor tonight. The later chapters aren't nearly as run and gun and are more puzzles. All I know from Poppy Playtime is this. So... a few streams. Ooh, this is nice to have right here, actually. Potential good RNG, because we get the basement key, like, right off rip. Okay, that's good. That's good right out the gate. I don't know why I heard. Okay, there she is. That's okay, we'll get that key in a second. I'll just do some loops. God, the bathroom is so diabolical. I don't go in the bathroom. Okay, we'll go in here for a little bit. Love a good speed run. Yes, yes, that's what we're doing. We're going so fast. Super duper. Oh god. There she is. Look at her. World record pace, by the way. Hey, you're always at world record pace at some point. Take the bat. Wish I could. Like, why couldn't I? You know what I mean? Why couldn't I just tie her shoelaces? Do 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 do. Ooh, the wrench. I don't think I've ever escaped using the car before. Pretty sure the wrench is for the car. Okay, and there's the piece for the gun. And 2. Okay, remember 2. She's gonna come downstairs, I think. Okay, she's not fully coming downstairs. 2. Ooh, the remote control. Okay. We'll just loop around. 99. 99. And the bird seed is in the shed. Remember that. Oh, she's right there. That's okay. I can just unlock this and then call it. 99's gonna catch on. The people don't. The people don't know what they don't know what's going on. Okay, put that there. I don't need that ever again. Go down here. Close this. 99! She can't crouch. No! She's got weak knees. Weak knees. I need a catchy hand gesture for 99 to catch on.
Want to play hide and seek?
What would I do for 99? Like, maybe like 99. I don't know. 99. That sounds like no, that's creepy. That's pervert stuff. Do not do that. Okay. I don't know. Still think about E. E. Okay, what's in here? Uh-oh. Well, I don't remember what the stick's for. What's the pole for again? I'm trying to remember. 99. 99. What about No, I'm not doing that. Ooh, the cog. Okay. I'll take that. I think I can go down to the basement and then throw it up. Throw up. Oh, the key to the car. That's good. I'm not gonna remember where any of this is. Okay, we could do this. And then we could go... Anything in there? No. And then I can go... I don't know if I can open this from the bottom. I feel like I can. Try it, then say 99. It's catchy. I don't know if that's catchy. Can I do this? I don't... It seems like this is something they would allow. But also it seems like maybe it's not something that they would allow. Is there a way to throw this up here? Guess not. Yeah, why am I throwing it like this? Who am I? I'm embarrassing. Maybe if you try 5 more times. There's gotta be. Oh, Jones, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Birdseed goes in there. And I know I have birdseed.
Stream, sandwich, wiggle, sandwich.
Oh, there's another cogwheel. Okay, hold on. I gotta do both cogwheels. I can do this. Because this will take me straight outside. This will take me straight outside, and then I just go back and I get the other wheel. With the sick house, thank you. It's, she's doing her best. She's really doing her best out here. Okay, so I know that goes there. And then there's another one. I jump down here. And then there's another one up through where I just went. And I grab it and I just do the loop again to get both of those cogwheels there. Will I use both of them? I don't know. But it's cool that they both are there. Go downstairs again. Okay. Where's Granny? Who fucking cares? She's out of commission. She's a bingo. The way the water... When you move into a new house, it's so weird because, like, the sounds, you're so sensitive to the sounds. And right now, like, there's water dripping outside. And I can hear it. And it's, like, sounds like... I don't know. Anything. Like, noises. People noises. And it's so distracting to me. Okay, I gotta go put this downstairs for the basement. I hate water. You should try it sometimes. It's good for your body. Drinking it goes crazy. Are you guys water enjoyers? I know that sounds like a stupid question, but a lot of people just straight up don't like water. I think I gotta go hide. Big tap water guy? I'm not a tap water person. I'm picky about my water, but I love water. They have the same box lamps that you got in the background? Yeah, they're the Amazon specials. The app that they use is just horrible. I stand on business that anything you should buy that has a light bulb in it should have a physical remote. Maybe I'm 300 years old, but I am so goddamn tired of apps for light-based appliances. Like, for example, these, I plugged them in. I couldn't remember what app went to them. Once I figured out the app, I had to log in. Once I logged in, I had to repair them because it was on new Wi-Fi. And then I had to get them to, like, do all this bullshit and then whatever. So it's like, hey, I understand if you want to make an app. That's great. Also give me a fucking remote. Like, for the love of God. Okay, I think these shelves are soundproof in this game. I'm pretty sure. Is there anything in here? No, but I could kill Granny, but I think I'm gonna wait. Okay, and then the key, I think probably is upstairs because I did... Oh! Wow. Okay. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. This is gonna be so clutch if it works. Ah! I need EDM. Or maybe Bad Bunny. I can't believe that just happened. Hotel California EDM would fix this. Does that exist? I can't really listen to music while I play this game because I have to, like, hear her. It's very noise-based, but... Also, this room sucks because there's sometimes stuff in it, but if you get if you're in it, you're cooked. Okay, don't need that ever again. No, I can kill her. I mean, you can't really kill her, but I could kill her. I'm just saving it for the right moment, you know? Anything there? Ooh, the weapon key. Okay. Okay. Turn it down a little bit. Just a smidge. A smidge even. I don't really need sound down here. Okay, the weapons key goes upstairs. Put that there. Is this Carmelo? Yeah. Eek! I hate the sewers in this. I do too. I hate the sewers too. And no matter how many times I've played this, I cannot fully figure my way. Part of a shotgun. Okay. I'm gonna go put the shotgun in the basement. Where it is meant to be. Okay, there we go. Is there another enemy down here? No, just the big spider. With the music. The big spider with the music. Okay, that goes there. And I think the sticky note said 2 for this game. I don't think it was for the last game. I think it was for this game. I'm pretty sure. And then that goes down there. Okay. Can we do it? I need the wheel crank for that, even though you don't really need that one. It just makes it a little bit quicker. Ugh. Ugh. What's your guys' favorite horror game we've ever played on this channel? Silly or actually scary? Good or crunchy? Most memorable. Poop Killer is kind of a classic. I wonder if they're gonna make more. I can definitely see how it ran its course a little bit, but... Oh, I think the shotgun might be done after this. I gotta go put the shotgun part back. The rat jorking one was really good. That was a good one. We Harvest Shadows lives rent-free in my head forever. I don't know when that game's gonna be done, but... Cordosis, classic, yeah. The one where you chopped that kid's legs off, maybe? Bear the consequences? Yeah. You know what's funny is the best horror games don't always make the best memories. Because we've played some pretty good horror games that were forgettable, and we've played some pretty dog shit horror games that have made some good memories. So, just goes to show, you never know. You never know what's going to be good. Oh, the cabin one where you go in and try to find the differences? Oh, the one where I screamed and the game used those sounds. Is that the one where I thought that the devs had put me in a game and I was super flattered and then it turns out the game was just recording me? Yeah, that was awesome. That was super sick. I was stoked about that. We played this game and the game, like, anytime you exclaim, the game would record that, but I didn't know it. And so... there was a part in the game where something happened and like, I don't know, something screamed, I don't know. And I was like, was that me? And then we went back and listened and we were like, oh my gosh, wait, what the fuck? They put a me noise in the game? And I was like, oh my gosh, I've never been in a horror game before. This is so amazing. What the hell? And then somebody was like, hey, girly. Hey, girly. That may be a recording from earlier. As a woman, I must be brave. Oh yeah, this is later on in the game after we knew. As a woman, I must be brave.
No! Oh no!
Yeah, that's good. That was a good game. A little freaked out that it recorded me without me knowing, but that's okay. That's, you know, made good gameplay. Oh no. Ah, because I think I started making noises to try to get the game to. Can you fuck right off? Please leave me alone. I want to take my stupid little key and I want to go back up to the upstairs. You gone? Do we know Granny's relationship to the spider? Oh my god. So here's the Granny lore that we do know. And we know some because we looked it up, but it is a little bit convoluted. So the grandma that's upstairs that we get the key from, that the one that's like hanging like this, that I think is Granny's mom. And Granny is a bad guy. What the fuck was the... There was a whole like lineage. The spider I think is kind of just randomly scary, but there's like... It's like great Granny is upset that Granny is evil and like sacrificed her daughter, and so she's trying to stop her, but then I don't know. There's lore. There's lore. It's just, you know, like Mr. Bean can easily be picked apart. Which I know is shocking. Okay, so we're gonna put that there real quick. We're gonna see if we can put the gun together, maybe. Yes, very good. I think... Okay, we have the gun now, which is good. And we have that. And we have the weapons key, which the weapons key and this are kind of one and the same. So we can put Granny down. Wherever she is. Okay. Granny's down. So now we can do what we want for a minute and a half. Okay, I'm gonna load that. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna go back down and I'm gonna grab the weird key. The weapons key. And I'm gonna put... Actually, the weapons key can stay here because I think this tunnel goes up to where the weapons thing is. So I'll put that there. And then I'm gonna go back down and I'm gonna get the weird square key and I'm gonna take that all the way upstairs while she's dead. How can Granny survive a shotgun blast to the face? I don't know. I think she's just so old she's got like... Maybe like a crust on her. Or maybe like her skin is kind of saggy and so it just absorbs the bullet and whips it around, you know? Okay, that goes there. And then there's not usually anything in there. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Can I do this? Yes. And then I need a hammer. I don't think that there's anything up there without doing any of that. I think Granny is about gonna be back. If she isn't already. So we're gonna go get our gun, because our gun is loaded. Need to put that down there. I'm gonna put my gun here. I'm gonna go grab this. I'm gonna drop that down there. I'm gonna blast her 6 ways till Sunday. Get one of those. Okay, I think, yeah, this needs to go down there. Great. And then I got the weapons key. I got... Oh, what else do we need? Let's just generally look around here and see if there's anything that we didn't grab. Because there's some little nooks and crannies around here. Nothing gonna be in there. The wooden stick. I'm trying to remember what you do with the wooden stick. This could be the run. I just don't know which exit this is the run for, if it is. I'm trying to remember where the wooden dowel goes. You'd think I could just... Oh, I think I got the code too, but I don't remember what I did with that. I'm gonna look in the bathroom while I have the gun. Nothing. That's okay, the bathroom's shit. And then nothing in there, I don't think. And then... Nothing in there. There's the photo there, but I don't care about that. I don't think I've tried this. Oops. Not that. Where's the button? Nothing in here. Ooh, the car key. Okay, we may get car exit. Car exit's possible. I don't think we've gotten very much of the car stuff, but could happen. Oh, Granny. Okay. Granny! Granny on the stairs, Granny. Okay, let's take the car key down and out while she's down. Oh, stop! You're all over my foot! All over my tootsies. Weapons key. Ah, okay. Wait, that's good. That's good. Car key. Didn't have to fucking execute her. No, but I did. I did have to. Oh, the hammer is big. The hammer is huge news. I need the cutters. Okay, that's good. Hammer's good for the front door. Also, hammer's good for upstairs. A little bit of bone smashing. Clit maxing. Nope. There we go. Okay, anything good in here? We have the key in there, but we need that. Okay, Granny's certainly gonna be back soon. So we gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta find my gun. We looked in this so far? She's gotta be close. I gotta get downstairs and I gotta get that weapons key. Okay, I think she's back. Have I not gone in here yet? Why are those back? That's where I just was. What the fuck? Okay, she's definitely gonna be nearby. We're not very far in grannying the gauntlets because I have only trained in the first game. And I think this is only night 1 or 2. So hypothetically we'd be good, but also I have not trained in the other games at all, just this one. I need to be doing some like research offline to like see what the meta is, because I don't even know what, like, how to, you know, like people that are really good at this game, like they see like the first XYZ and they're like, okay, this one goes. I'm looking for the meat room. This one, yes, because I need this. And then I think that's all for the hammer. Ooh, the engine part, okay. I can work with this. Gross, never mind, I don't want to be here. And the bird seed, I think, is in the closet. God damn it. Okay, I was... You know what? Doesn't matter. All good. I think that was a little bit unfair. Day 4. Okay, thought it was like day 1 or 2. Whatever. I don't think we win here. Yeah, birdseed is in the shed, which we can go get. It's funny how hard how hard this game is to beat the first time, and it is difficult to beat after that. Why does the sky look so lit up? It looks brighter than it usually does. I guess maybe if it's night 4 or whatever. Okay, birdseed. So we're going upstairs. But the first time you play this game, it is so hard to beat it. Like trying to figure out what, because you don't even know what you're looking for, let alone where it is. Let's go around this way. Creepy. Oh, there she is. She's disassociating. Oh, that's not fair, Granny. I'm dead. Damn it. Is this my final night, or did I die? The last day! Damn it. Not looking good. Not looking good. The gun. I need more. I need bullets. I need a bullet. And I don't remember where any of them are kept. They're kind of all over the place. Where did I just die? I just died like in here, didn't I? Okay, I want this. She's gonna come running. For the car. On top of a dresser. I have to put my dresser together. I'm like trying not to think about the fact that I have to put my bedroom together. But I really need to put it together because right now it's just boxes of clothes, and it's every time I get dressed I have to just like look through these boxes of clothes, but not good. I need some, I usually get wire cutters at this point, but shadow of an enormous Lovecraftian type creature in the sky. I think you're talking about we harvest shadows, but it also could be a number of other things. I hope that game gets done. It kind of seems like the guy who's making it has had some bumps. But I really hope that it gets done in the foreseeable future. Because it's such a promising game. I'm nervous about it, you know? I think I can get through here in a weird way. Yep. Bird. Cutting pliers, that's what we needed. big. Okay, I don't want to be down here though. I'll just hide down here for a sec. No, there's like a couple of them. Isn't a dresser just a box of clothes? Yeah, but it's discreet. It's discreet. It's so silly too, because I'm so excited about having bedside tables. Like, I haven't had bedside tables for like 2 years. So anytime I want to set my phone down, I just set it on my bed or on the headboard behind me. And like being able to get my phone, because like, I don't know about you guys, but every night when I fall asleep with my phone in my bed, which is so bad for your mental state. Like, that keeps you awake, having your phone just like accessible. Being able to just take my phone and put it on a bedside table is like gonna be so good for my sleep. But I just will literally sleep with my phone like sitting next to me on the bed. It's awful. Like no self-control. And then if it buzzes at all, whatever. I know, I can have a water bottle instead of just having a water bottle like in the bed. It's great. Life's worth living. Be really, really great though if I had all the other amenities of a house, like heat and water, you know. I use the top of my mini fridge as a nightstand even though I have an actual nightstand. A mini fridge right next to the bed's kind of powerful. I've always really liked the concept of mini fridges. However, I don't really think that there's anything that I need to keep particularly cold anywhere other than in my kitchen. Like, the walk to my kitchen is good. Get up, move a little bit, you know? Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this in case I need it, and then I'm gonna do this. The safe key. You know what's crazy is in all of the times that I've played this game, I don't know how many times I've actually opened the safe, if ever. Okay, where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, the steak is there too. Okay, this is really important. Okay. Chain cutters. I don't remember what the chain cutters are for. Granny might be right there. Ah! That was a good fucking run. That was a good run. That was a good one. Wasn't good enough, though. Okay, we'll do one more. I knew she was there, too. I should have just fucked off. Yeah, I knew she was there. I'm an idiot. Oops. Whoops. Alright, we'll do one more. It feels like the... What's your favorite color phase? Every time I start over. What's your guys' favorite color? Don't say anything fancy, but don't say anything boring either. Katamari ball's not a color. Okay, that's a hex code. That's too fancy. Dark white. I think that'd be gray. Was red when I was a kid, but now it's cyan teal. Mine... I like sage green. You know, the simple answer is a shade of blue of some sort. But the longer answer is it depends what the color is on. Because I really like sage green on things. but shades of blues are what I like best standalone. So it's complicated. The chain cutters are right there. Now, what? The chain cutters are for the front door. Oh my god, she's gonna see me. She sees me. She knows I'm here. She knows I'm here. She knows I'm here. She's gonna kill me. Yep, there it is. Favorite color to wear? I'm gonna refuse saying black because I know that that's just kind of a cop-out answer because I think that's a comfort color for a lot of people. Because my favorite color to wear is black, yes. But let's be honest. Raise your hand if that's you also. If I'm gonna have to pick an answer that's now that my hair is this color, because it changes with the different colors of my hair. Now that my hair is this color, is it a cop-out to say like a tan or a beige? Oh my god, she's right there. Birdseed. What is that? Oh, gun part. Now that my hair is this color, I really like my red sweatshirt. I'll tell you that much. Probably like fleshy tones or like, you know, the Kim Kardashian Skims tones. Does that make any sense to anybody? Oh, the book. This run could be good, but I have to remember where everything is. Cogwheel. Don't care. 1. Okay, remember 1. There's gotta be some sort of like speedrun strat to like put this up over there. There's gotta be. Like, maybe... Like, all I can do is boost it up. I think they did this on purpose. Look, it's just not quite high enough. But maybe if I just don't think it's gonna work. Can't shot put it, yeah. No, even if I walk while looking straight up, it doesn't toss it high enough. So I just don't think I'd have to like hit it off of something to make it bounce up, and I just don't think that that works. Looks like a corner might be my best shot, but I'm trying. The fuck out of my face. That is a good way to like get her there though. What's the current record? Bad. What if I threw that in there? God, that would be diabolical. I can do it in there though, but that's not what I wanted to do, and now that's in there. Great. Fucking awesome. Oh, the remote. She's gonna be in here. Code. There's a lot of stuff here. Speedrun Discord that spent 10 hours trying to figure that out. No, I don't think I've watched a speedrun of this game, surprisingly. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. We did that. Great. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Scared the Mr. Bean out of you. Oopsies. And the gasolina. Let's go put this next to the car. What do you guys think Bad Bunny's doing right now? Sleeping? He does give early bedtime, kind of. He gives like 10 p.m. bedtime. Why are you always right there? Bitch, get a life. I think there's a clip of that, of him going to bed early? Why does that exist? Okay, that... There we go. And then there's like a couple more things I can cut. Oh, there's that. Probably the thing upstairs, but also I think the wire downstairs I can cut with these. Yeah, that. There we go. And then... I don't remember where the last... There's a chain... I think it's in the sewers. Which I'm not near. So I will put this by the sewers. And then we go back upstairs and get the stuff. Elmo quote saying he was a good bunny. Elmo's doing his best to keep it together. But he can only do so much. Okay, that's there. Hello, Claudes. Aren't we all? Elmo is us. That's a big word for Elmo. Bad bunny. Okay, we go by the scissors. Okay, that's there. Very good. Now she doesn't follow me down, right? Oh, she's right there. I saw her bat through the wall. Sound like Stitch? I mean, Stitch and Elmo really are just one beat away. I wish I could have opened the safe in the last round. That would have been so exciting. That would have brought such joy and whimsy to the playthrough. What's your favorite kind of bread? Y'all like seeds or nah? Oh, the last piece of the shotgun. Sourdough? Can I say that sourdough's almost a dessert for me? Like, a nice piece of sourdough, that shit hits. Like it's nobody's business. See, with the gun, maybe I can open this? No, it doesn't work like that. I either like a sourdough or something with a ton of seeds. I've had a sourdough starter going since 2022. That is actually probably longer than a lot of people's relationships. If anything happens to that sourdough, you should take like a day off work or two. Like that's some real shit. Okay, where is the grandma? Grandma? Oops. Didn't mean to do that, Grandma. I thought that there was more bullets on top of that thing. God damn it, Grandma. Pre-jacked. Now I gotta go get more bullets. Downstairs. Warning the sourdough starter and using part-time off. Hey, boss, I can't come into work today. I lost my sourdough starter. And everybody's like, what? And then there's gonna be one person in your office that's like, oh my god, let him take the day off. No, you gotta let him take the day off. That's some shit. Give him a week. I've never done sourdough anything. I think making bread is just not anything that I've ever cared about. There's something really powerful about blasting Granny in the face while talking about sourdough starters. I don't know. Okay, there's the book. I need the book. Okay, the book is up here. And then I gotta go put the book. Jesus Christ, Granny. And then let me do this. And I'm gonna let that cook for a sec. And then I'm gonna do this just to get rid of them. There we go. Anything good in there? No. Making bread is really fun. It's so weird and goofy. I've seen like videos of people showing off their starters and it's some trypophobia stuff. I can't look at it. It's hard to look at it. It's just got all the little bubbles and stuff. It's, ugh. Makes you feel weird. Okay, let's go get our key. Icky. Big meat? How did that get there? Need this code. Okay, and then the code goes by the front door. The key has been dropped upstairs. Type this code in here. Good. Go get the key. I need to find my gun. Can't remember where I dropped it. Key. Let's see if there's anything up here. Don't think so. Nothing that I can grab immediately. Sometimes there's stuff in here, but... Did you see that? See that movement? Didn't even fall and hurt my ankle like usual. Yup. I know that's right. Okay, these cutters, I'm pretty sure, need to go into the sewer. Which the sewer door is... Where's the sewer door again? It's like in here. It's in, yeah, it's in one of these rooms. And I need the crank. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put those there. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pop that out. I'm gonna go back and get the crank. Have you seen the girl on TikTok that's slowly fallen in love with her bodega man? It's been hilariously wholesome watching it unfold. I'm unaware of this. What does this mean? I haven't really been consuming a whole lot of anything. Sorry, Granny. Life is worth living. Okay, let's go do this. And we go up here. And we go here. We haven't seen him yet. What do you mean we haven't seen him yet? Oh, that's weird for that to be there, but that's okay. Okay, and that makes that little door do something. And this is the battery for the car. Can go there. And then these, let's see if I can get through here without dying. There's going to be something in the room and we know the code is 1. Yeah, these I think go in, is it this room? No, not this room. Heard Mr. Bean was on. Was it electric? Yeah, it was pretty electric. There was some bumps, but definitely was electric. Really changed me. Okay, I want to go in there. I think, yeah, this is the room. Okay, that. And then after that, I think those cutters are done. How much Bean did you watch? I mean, we watched the entire movie. If that's chill. It was an hour and a half or something. God forbid. Safe key. We get to do the safe key again. The whole fucking thing. Yeah. I committed to the bit. What do you mean? Okay, buddy. There was a bit and I locked in. And was it good? It was fine. Will I ever watch it ever again? Probably not. I'm gonna lose my mind. Why? Are you upset that you didn't get to watch it? I can't believe you guys got me a beanbag chair. I can't believe that my whole entire hot water heater has to get replaced tomorrow. What? Am I cursed? Did something happen when I moved into this place? I can't believe that the heat doesn't work. The hot water heater's broken. The shower doesn't drain. Like, all these fucking things. I think it's me. Why do you think the last guy moved out of your place? Yeah, the landlord was like, because I was being pretty like blatant. I was like, hey, I'm kind of frustrated because I've only lived here a week and like everything's broken and like I'm not getting anybody to come fix it immediately. And she was like, the last person that lived there for like 4 years and they only like moved out because of a breakup. And I was like, okay, first of all, I don't need to know their tea. And secondly, I kind of just feel like that's not true. Oh my gosh, I don't even need these cutting pliers. I don't even need those.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
I think maybe I do need them for upstairs, but I don't have that key yet. But I think I've seen the key. It's like you didn't test that shit works before. You'd think, right? You'd think. I don't know, dude. I've about had it. It'll be fine once it all gets fixed. Here's the thing, though, and maybe I'm right or maybe I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong, but maybe I'm not this time. All of these things breaking all at once makes me liable to be really fucking pissed off. And for them to go, okay, we gotta kind of lock in here. Like, we can't, like, we gotta make sure that we don't fuck around with her, because this shit's really bad. You know, so it's like, maybe if a couple things break, then they'll understand that I mean business, you know? Granny! Wake up! Okay. Playhouse key. Okay, I do know where one of the cogs is. I'm trying to remember where. Hopefully this will be the time you need to call them for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's like get everything working and then whatever, but... Okay. Yeah, I did find one of the cogs. I just don't remember where. Granny, wake up. Okay, I just need to find like one item and then I'll get a head start on it because I just have so many leads that just came to an end all at once. So I need to get the weird key, and I'm pretty sure it was in the basement. Right? Pretty sure. Honestly, if you had snow weather in that situation. Oh, it's actually flooding in Los Angeles right now. It sucks. It's been raining all day and it was flooding and they had to pump the carport. It's super sick. actually worst possible time for it to be doing all that. What if Granny is a landlord? She does give landlord energy. Which streamers do you think are most likely to be a landlord? Who gives landlord energy? Assigning streamers occupations before or other than streaming. Ludwig. Wow, okay. Kind of an overwhelming vote from the team. Squeaks. Maybe. Squeaks gives like landlord, but like if something breaks, he personally thinks that you're mad at him about it, and so he's like pretty uncomfortable the whole time. Like he stresses out because like the hot water heater isn't working and he thinks you might be mad at him. And then it's just like, he's like, he does that, you know? Like when Peter Griffin falls and hurts his knee. But like tries to be like cool and like your friend too, you know? He's like, yeah, the hot water heater sucks, right? That shit's awful. I know what you mean. I know what you mean because I own it, and so I do know. Okay, what's next? Leftist landlord. Oh, thank you. I don't know why I can't hear my alerts today. Can you hear them? Are they happening, or I just have them muted to me? Oh, Granny. Oh, I have my music all the way down, that's why. You guys can totally hear like rad music too, that's sick. Had no idea. Okay, this is for the car. Fixes it, then asks if you're still friends. No, like, guy who comes over to like fix like your sink because he's your landlord and then like lingers. So, what game are you guys watching? Oh, is that that football or? Okay. So what are you guys doing later? You guys just watching this for the whole time, or is that a beer? Huh. Cool. Big fan of beer. Weapons key. I want to take the weapons key up. Chris Melberger. How come I can see the car screws or whatever those are through the floor? Modelo? Oh, you guys rocking the Delos? Nobody calls them that. Oh yeah. Peach could be the landlord. Peach is the one that shows up in like a pantsuit and breaks your kneecaps if you don't pay rent. I don't know. I don't think she would want to do that, and I don't think she would stand by that, but if placed in a situation and where she needed to, she would. Oh, you're kidding me. All I'm saying is I can visually see Peach in a pantsuit with a bat or a steel pipe. I don't know. Like I can see it like this. Guys, I suck at this game. Can we fast forward to like 3 years from now when I'm really good at it? I can't even... You'll be like 35 years old then. You didn't have to say that. I'm 25, probably. I'm 20 max. Ooh, can't wait to have my first beer. Ooh, can't wait to have my first drink of alcohol. I love the idea of drinking alcohol for the very first time ever. Ooh wee. Yum. Hope it's great. Man, I remember being 20 like it was yesterday, because it was. Don't I look 20? Come on. Okay, what are we trying to find next? Sure, okay. 21 with 9 years of experience. Me too. You know what's crazy is I've been out of high school, like, let's see. 2, 3, 13. I've been out of high school not so many years less than I before graduating it. You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? This better be my gun. It better work. It better have a bullet in it. Granny, you're toast. Okay, I think I have to go downstairs, and I think that the tools are downstairs. I really do. That math works out, right? Okay, I'm gonna load the gun, and I'm gonna put it on the dining room table so I know it's there. My high school reunion is this year. I don't even know if I had one. Nobody contacted me. I probably wouldn't have gone anyways. Kind of offended that nobody contacted me, even though I wouldn't have gone anyways. I don't think that there was one. It's kind of like I wanted the option to act like I was cooler than all of them. I wanted the option to say no thank you. And I didn't even get that. I was away from my phone, but it's important to me that you know that I too said Ludwig. Okay, I believe you said it out loud to yourself, just in your house. I believe you. I really appreciate the confirmation that that was important enough, though, that you were like, can we cycle back around, because this is really important to me. Granny runs sound poopy. Actually, somebody did mention that. Oh. Does every school have someone who gets chosen to handle alumni stuff for their class? Yes. So apparently, and let this be a lesson to you if you're a high schooler right now, why you're watching this stream, I have no fucking idea. But apparently, if you get voted class president or on some sort of committee your senior year, you hold that responsibility. So if you don't want that responsibility, don't do that. Because I guess that's what it is something like that. High school reunion, class of 2008, fell apart in 2018. Yeah, do it for like freshman, sophomore, junior, and then senior year, do not run. We had a special position for it, signed up for life. You know, my prefrontal cortex was not developed like when I was in high school by any means, but it was there enough to know that I was not by any way, shape, or form going to commit to something that brought me back to the people that I went to high school with. I was aware, even at the time, that I was probably not gonna want to see 90% of those motherfuckers after I was gone. I knew this in my heart. And some of them are all right. But I would venture that most of them were pissed off that Bad Bunny were performing at the Super Bowl. So for that reason, I'm out. I would actually have loved to go to my high school reunion, though, just to like see where everybody ended up. Because I don't look on Facebook. I don't do that. So it's actually very much a mystery. I think that people don't do high school reunions because of social media, so you can still keep tabs. I haven't kept tabs, so like it would genuinely be interesting to me. Okay. And if they kept tabs on me, they would see that this is what I'm doing. Whoops. Whoops. I always wonder how many people that I grew up with know that I do this. A couple do. The reality is that no one left their hometown and they make minimum wage. I don't know. You know, I'd like to be surprised. Maybe somebody ended up... I don't know. Guys, I think I'm gonna die again. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die from this in this house. You know that song? Hold on, where is it? I think I'm gonna die in this house. All right. It's midnight 21. Are you guys busy tomorrow? Let's play. Okay, tomorrow's gonna actually be a great day because I don't have to wake up. Well, I do have to wake up. I have to wake up actually pretty early, but I just have to like wake up and let the plumber in. Tomorrow is going to be me putting my house together while letting, hopefully, many different kinds of people in to fix many different kinds of things. And then streaming, which is fucking awesome. Can we watch Mr. Bean tomorrow? We're not gonna watch Mr. Bean again. That was kind of a one-time ever thing. Ever. Overwatch. Yeah, I'm probably gonna load up Overwatch as soon as I end stream. I just want to try it. I just want to try. You changed, man. I know. But I'll be streaming tomorrow. Let's do horror games. I have those horror games that I've been wanting to do. And back to normal sandwich stuff. These last couple streams have been fucking weird just because everything has been awful and weird. But I have appreciated the support even though everything has been very weird. Everything has been very weird. And I would be happy to entertain the idea of weird movie Mondays where every Monday we watch a shitty movie. Sunday, Caroline watches the good movies. Monday, we watch the bad movies. That makes sense. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Okay, team. We're gonna go... Where do you guys want to go? I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die in this house. Trey's playing Claire Obscure, but she's not there. I don't know, man. This is what sucks about being a late night streamer is it's genuinely like, not that I don't like rating any of these people. I love it. It's just the list is so nice and long whenever I stream earlier. You know what I mean? Hello, Jordan. Goodbye, Jordan. Jordan, go live. Go live, man. We'll read CBD, who's doing Dark Souls shit. I haven't rated him for a long time. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what time because it kind of depends when all of these like people are gonna come fix shit in my house. But I'll be live tomorrow. We'll be back on schedule. My energy will be back. I'll no longer be hungover. I'll no longer be sad. I'll no longer everything. My life is worth a living. Life is worth a living. Sorry, that was mean. I can't believe I got that fucking cool. Jordan, did you see what I got? It's a box from Resident Evil and it came with a cum flashlight. Check this shit out. Anyways, guys, where were you on the night of tonight?